Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guess what we're celebrating today? Joni and I are going to the Kentucky Derby. And these are our hats. Yes. So we are so glad everyone is tuning in.
Yeah. Hello from Frederick, Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. They love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
now some of you may recognize our hats from the centerpieces at our fall event and our spring event. So Kathy and Steve ran down to the store at the corner and then hot glued a hairband to it. And here we are. We are ready for the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Yes. Kentucky Derby is tomorrow, right? No, Saturday.
I would think Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love the hats.
Yes. And Joni's been wearing hers for like an hour.
And
it's very comfortable. Mine, you'll see all of a sudden it'll fling off my head. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel the headband sliding as I'm talking. So we decided to have a Kentucky Derby theme. Okay. And then we are showing. Okay, so last week we had our favorite things, of all time.
Yeah.
This week it's our favorite new things.
Okay.
So we all looked at new items that have come out recently, and we all picked things that we like. So we got to bet on them.
Okay, right? Bet on them.
Yeah, because that's what you do at a horse race.
Yeah, you bet like money.
What's that? A trifecta. Okay. Yeah, if we show 3 of something, it'll be a trifecta.
Okay.
First, second, and third.
Yeah, first, second, and third place. Yes. Okay. So I know our hats are pretty good. Yes. Okay. So if you're new here, we wear these hats every week. Yes, we do. Yes. And Joni and I go to horse races all the time. We do. We do. We just love going to horse races. And so the Kentucky Derby is one of our favorite days of the year.
Oh yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
And so that's why we had to have this theme. But anyhow, if you're new here, you're going to want to register. And if you're on Facebook, go down to the comment bar and type in the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will come up. And I just want you to put in 4 things: first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. Then advance to the next screen, and you're going to have to set up a username and password, and then you are in. You can buy. Okay, now, so our prizes.
Okay. So in about 15 minutes, Sophie will look down and pick somebody out for $25 that will go into your account today, and you can use it tonight to shop. And then midway, we have a book on projects with pre-cuts. There's the book, and then a layer cake. And this one is called, let's see. This one, Enchanted Florals by Kristen
pretty on that one.
Brockman.
Yeah, and then end of the night prize. So if we get over 1,000, it's the end of the night. Okay, and remember tonight our theme is new. Things that have come out new and just recently added items. So so at the end of the night, you're gonna get this cute little tote, and then looks like there's a layer cake inside. And I see some little notions. I see a pair of scissors. Yeah, I see this gadgets, and that's gonna be. And we have 2 of them. So if we go over 1,000, we'll be giving out 2 of those.
Yes. Okay.
All right. I'll slide these over here.
All right, so we'll put these.
My Kentucky Derby habit is actually feeling kind of comfortable now.
Yeah. Yes, I think you get used to it.
It found its spot on my head so that it wouldn't fling off. Okay, now shipping is still only $8, and if you hit 75, then it's free shipping. But also, if you buy what do they call our shipping thing? Does it have a certain name that they get searched for? VIP shipping. It's $99, and you also get a present. Have any of you received your present in the mail? You get a present, and they were cute, but then you also get the free shipping, so that's really nice. Okay, and then tonight, 10% of what you buy tonight will be put back into your account to spend later. So even if you search for something, even if it's something that we don't show, it isn't in our lineup, but you want to buy it, you could just search for it. And if you buy it, then 10% of that item too, or anything you buy will be put back in. I'm a VIP. Oh, that went by so fast. But I think somebody did get their little present. Got it,
Okay,
Roseanne
yeah,
got it.
okay.
Okay, good. All right, wonderful. Okay, so
if
you
you don't
come-
mind,
what-
I wanted to say hi to everyone.
Okay.
all
Does
right.
this mic work, Sophie? Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and I also wanted to make an announcement. So, hello
Okay.
everyone. I'm Tommy. For those of you that don't know me, but I'm coming on tonight because I just want to be transparent with all of you loyal customers. We have some pretty big news coming up in the near future, and I just wanted to say that we know that we haven't been on the ball recently in the last few months with shipping, and I know a lot of you are frustrated with the way that orders have been shipping out, frustrated with contacting us, and we know the problem is there, and so I'm coming on here today to let you know that we're going to be relaunching Gloria Horn Sewing Studio at the end of May, and there's going to be some huge changes that we're going to be making when it comes to the shows, when it comes to
answering the phone.
And that's the first announcement I want to make. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to be glad to hear this, but we are killing off Betty Bobbin.
Killing her.
They're off.
Oh, she
my
can talk to
gosh.
people after hours.
Yeah.
She can talk to people after hours.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
but
Hey.
we want to talk to you guys. We want to, we want you to be heard. We hear your messages that you do leave with Betty Bobbin. But I think the frustration has gotten to a lot of you that we understand that we have to talk to you. We are, unfortunately, our customer service girl, she was in a bad car wreck.
Yeah.
She was shaken up. Thank God that it wasn't worse than it was. But Sam, for those of you that have talked to Sam, so if you haven't reached anyone recently, then that's really why she's the one being on top of that. Betty Bobbin is going away. I'm not saying that she will never come back. So, but that's the first things first. And me and Steve, we're going to H&H. So we are going to be planning, preparing, making sure the app and our shows are going to be much better. And when it comes to the slow shipping, that is the first change that I want to make here. And we know what the problem is, and we're going to make a solution to that. And we know what the solution is. It's just acting on that. Right, Mom?
Yes.
I mean, we got to make a change. And also for you locals, I'm planning on doing more in-store events, more classes that we can book. And we're going to stay tuned because we're going to keep you updated with all the changes that we will be making. But if you don't see us, this next month so much, it's because we're working on those changes and we're looking to improve the business. Okay, and we thank you all for supporting us.
Yes, definitely.
It's been unbelievable.
Yes.
It's just like the way you guys have stuck with us is amazing.
Yes, we
And-
really appreciate
but
it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send out an email too. This
The
weekend.
word about Sam. Sam totaled her car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is terrible.
Yeah.
But this is Kendall's car was totaled in the middle of the night. Someone hit her car.
Yeah.
So we've had
Yeah.
2 girls lose their cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
in a matter of 10
poor thing.
days.
yeah.
In like a matter of 10 days,
Right.
a week or 10
yeah.
days.
Yeah. So and Sam, after you get in an accident like that, you're really thrown. She went to the hospital. Everything was okay. She went to her PCP. Everything's okay, but she's really sore.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
sore.
I would be scared to drive.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Knock
that's
on wood. I haven't been on a wreck like that since
Yeah.
my dad was driving us to the beach the one
Oh,
year.
yeah. I
yeah,
remember
that was
that.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
A mattress flew off someone's car and
Yeah.
he rear-ended someone. I
Mhm.
mean, we
Yeah.
were all okay, but it was still scary.
Scary. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's we're working.
It is scary to drive after you've been in an accident.
Yeah.
Luckily, she doesn't live far. And I said to her, "So one of us will come over and get you."
Yeah.
So I'll send her a message to that too.
Mhm.
That one of us will go. Yeah.
But that's all I have
Yeah,
for
these
you all.
are. I guess these are fascinators, but we're saying they're Kentucky Derby hats.
There's something.
There's something. There's
Yeah.
things that Steve and Kathy found and turned them into hats for us. So yeah. So that's it. He's going to make changes, and
Gloria's going to step back.
yeah,
She's not going to disappear or anything, so
No.
no one be worried.
Mhm.
She's going to do the fun things.
Yeah,
And
I
we've
like
talked
that.
about that in the past, but we haven't acted on that.
Mhm.
So the changes you're going to be seeing, if you don't like them, you can blame me,
Yes.
and they're solely
Tell
on me.
Tommy.
And you can come to me with the problems. But I think you're all going to enjoy these changes very much, and it's going to be way different here
Yeah,
this upcoming
good.
summer.
Hey, H&H, I can't keep a secret, but Tommy and Steve are going into
I
a
don't know
meeting.
if you're even allowed to talk about
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, but
It's that big.
they
Yeah.
have to
That big.
leave their phones outside the meeting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we're not going to even say who it's for.
Yeah,
but
no.
We're not allowed to bring our phones in, so it's top secret,
Top secret.
classified.
Yes.
No one in the world can know this,
Right.
and me and Steve are going to know. That's
Yeah.
why we're not letting her in.
No,
Yeah.
don't let me
She'd
know.
get us in big trouble.
I would.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
definitely. Yeah.
But you're going to be focusing more on your IQ,
yes,
on
I
this
love
show
that. Having
and-
fun,
and-
demonstrations.
and even
Having fun.
we're going to use you. We're going to just use you as like the face,
Okay, the face.
and just maybe Facebook posts,
Okay.
Instagram reels, things that we
Okay.
don't normally do.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
New generation, that's right. But
Yes.
thank you all. I'm going to head out
Okay.
and off to the races.
Yes.
For you
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
Off to
gonna
the
try to-
races.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a race tonight.
There's
gonna be a race tonight,
Yes, tonight.
I think.
Yeah, right here.
Kate's ready
right?
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're off.
They're off. I won.
You won! Tony won! Oh my goodness, this was great.
My
Okay.
horse won.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here come the guys. Okay,
Yeah.
with their hats,
funny.
with their Kentucky Derby hats.
Okay.
Yeah,
The best one. Everybody has to vote.
yeah. You guys vote, but
Yeah. Who has the best
voting
one?
for John's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, kinda
I don't
like
know.
Steve's.
Steve's is pretty good.
Use on pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was your project, Laura.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just have some thread, some bobbins, a little chickadee.
Yeah,
You know?
I didn't mention
Yeah.
to him it's like Minnie Pearl because he has the price
price
tag.
tag,
He
yeah.
wouldn't know who Minnie Pearl was,
Is that-
right?
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. So we are all at the Kentucky Derby, but we're supposed to be drinking mint juleps or something, aren't we?
Oh,
I'll get
okay.
on 'em.
You get
I'll
on
get
them.
on 'em,
Okay.
okay.
All right. All right. We would
Okay,
love
mint
that.
juleps,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. We are going to have the. So let's talk about the. Okay. Summer event is the
Okay,
first item,
okay.
right?
Mhm.
Oh, you do have the VIP membership, so it's $99, and you'll get free shipping for a whole year, right?
Yeah.
Free shipping for a whole year, so
And
it's
you
like
get
a no-brainer.
present.
And you get a present.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't want a present?
Right. Everybody wants a present.
Mhm.
Okay, summer event is coming up, and I don't know the dates. Oh, there. Okay, do you know the dates? Who knows the dates of the summer? Oh, they're at the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Okay.
July 20th and 21st, which is a Monday, Tuesday, and then July 22nd and 23rd, which is Wednesday, Thursday. Everybody is buzzing around here planning their projects. We have an absolutely gorgeous line of fabric. It's called Nature's Serenade, and it's by Susan Wingett, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I am going to do one of Patty's front door banners.
Yeah.
We're going to fill the 18-inch hoop. Fancy fills. We're going to put your last name on it.
Yeah.
Welcome on it. It's going to be really, really nice. And then I guess there's going to be a ready, set, sew project.
Yeah, that's going to
Yeah.
be cool. Mhm.
And then Kathy's working on something. And John is working on something with sublimation.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're going to have a whole bunch of really neat projects again. And so sign up for our summer event. come to it. It's got our events are always really good.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, there's nobody that does the projects we do. So at the past event, we did this lantern. Everybody loved it, loved it, loved it.
Yeah.
In Steve and Deb's class,
They did the pillow.
made the pillow, but they quilted the pillow in embroidery on the Bernina 990. In Tiffany's class, they made this bag on the Serger. It's really cool.
Sure.
Working zippers and pockets on the side.
Yeah,
on
both sides.
Yeah, so really neat. Okay, so you put the spring event projects bundle in now. Okay, so the spring events project bundle, it's going to have kits for all of them. So here is the kit. I don't even think it's the whole thing, but this is the kit for the lantern. So not only will you get a large cylinder vase, but there's a smaller one in here, a 4-inch one in here. There's a flash drive with a design in it for, okay, so the vase, the glass vases, we got those from Dollar Tree. So what we're mailing to people in our event bundle is a plastic vase so it doesn't break in shipping, but it is a little wider than the glass one. So you're going to get a lantern design for the glass vase, the lantern design for the plastic, and then a lantern design for, it's a small 4-inch votive. But you're going to get like 5 pieces of organza, so you'll be able to stretch that organza and make a bunch of them. Okay. Then Carol is, she had them make a hanging towel, and that was using AccuQuilt. But we're going to show you how to make it if you don't have an AccuQuilt. So we do have that kit. Oh, this one you can't see because the bag's not transparent, but everything that you need to make a hanging towel is in there. Okay, now the other one is we made a wallet, and it's called the penny wallet. You can't see it, but you will get this cork. We're going to show you how to put in a flip lock, and then you also get the penny wallet pattern. Oh, let me just open it so they can see what the penny wallet looks like. Okay, so here is the penny wallet, and look at, so we went with cork. Now cork is double the price of the faux leather, but the cork did not stretch. It's so nicer. Yeah. So I said, when we send out our kits, I want to make sure everybody.
That's beautiful.
So it is. It's
a
cork
rose gold.
Rose gold, and then so some will get that one. There's black with silver. There's a bunch of different ones, but we have a coordinating flip pocket. It's called a pocket flip lock to go with it, and we're going to demonstrate all these projects too. So we're going to be picking the date. It's not going to be this coming up Monday. I am hoping that my project is being done the following Monday, but we're going to get a schedule out where everybody is going to teach it. So Carol will be on to teach the wallet and the towel. I think they'll do those 2 separate days, right? Okay. I'll be on doing my lantern. Tiffany's going to be teaching this bag. Okay, and the kit for this is, oh no, that's for the pillow. Right. That one's the pillow. Here, this is the pillow that you're going to make. And Deb is going to show you step by step how to do her zipper. And it looks really nice, doesn't it? So everything you need to make that pillow is in here. So, I don't see a zipper.
No, this is the, that's right. No, you did. There should be one in here.
Hold the shipping.
Yeah, hold the shipping.
Yeah. Unless it's inside and hidden. We'll check it. We'll check it.
Yeah.
So we better tell Ryan, don't ship Ryan. We you know what we could do? If somebody got one, we could just open their package and slide. Even if there is a zipper in already, we could slide a zipper in. Okay. And then, so Tiffany's bag, it has the pattern for the bag, all the fabrics that you need, the zipper with the little rainbow zipper pulls, all the straps, everything, and even a spool of variegated thread. Oh, mine you get a spool of variegated thread, and then you also get a flash drive with the designs on it, and my step-by-step instructions on how to make this lantern is a PDF, so you can just scroll through it and go step-by-step to learn how to make them. So all the kits are with it. And I better tell Tommy, our quality and control advisor. How about if I run out there and tell him that it's because I'm worried about the zipper?
Yeah, we have to check on the zippers.
Okay, where is that kit?
That was, I think
somebody
Kate
took
has it. Yeah.
Okay, you check it for the zipper.
Okay. Yeah. So they're going to make sure everybody gets a zipper. They were supposed to get a 30-inch zipper. So, yeah. So we'll see. Okay. And then, okay. But everybody's we're going to teach every class, from one week to the next. So, so you'll have you'll have your instructions that come with the kit, and then you'll also have a video to refer to.
That was just our sample one.
All
the
the
rest of them have the zipper.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're good.
We're good. Okay.
That one that doesn't have a zipper, let's hide that one so it doesn't end up in somebody's kit.
Everybody else got one. Okay.
Tommy's our new quality control.
Yeah.
It'll be his first night on the job. Something went wrong. But they're really nice. So in the pillow kit, you get a spool of variegated thread. In with my lanterns, you get a spool of variegated thread. So we're very, very proud of our spring project.
Yes, it is very nice.
And we're only going to go to a certain number. And that's it. Look at my hat, Joni. Yours stays on your head.
Yeah.
Just right. Mine just slides around. I think my hair is so thin.
Or maybe they made yours not as,
maybe I can't show up at the Kentucky Derby on Saturday looking
yes,
tousled. I can. Yes.
Looking tousled, right?
Yes. Don't think I was drinking too many mint juleps.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put these in, and I'll slide these back here.
Okay, so we'll go back here.
And that's it. We're really excited about the projects we're working on for the summer event, too. So, okay. Well, somebody wants to know about my appeal. We're still waiting for the date of the hearing, but Tommy that's another thing he said to me. He said, I'm going to help you with the, get the hearing, get going with the hearing. I said, I could use help. Me, I'm hiding from it. Am I going to call and say, when's my hearing? No, I'm going to wait till they tell me. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm scared to death, but he's going to help me. He's going to help me.
Well, maybe if you get ready for it, then you can call and say.
Yeah, I am ready. I did get, I think 160 affidavits. So and he thought I wouldn't get 25. The lawyer thought I wouldn't get 25.
Oh, really? And you have 160. Okay.
Yeah, we only sent out one email, which was wonderful of all of you to send it to. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
let's see. Next is learn as you go.
Yeah, this is a new book.
Yeah.
We want to get your opinion on this. Okay, it's the learn as you go. Stitch the Daydream Sampler. So big blocks. Okay,
I like
so you learn all these
really
different
big like that
quilting techniques. And Ruth Ann is wondering what we want to learn next. And I thought a sampler quilt. That's how you learn. Quilting is every block in this quilt is different. You could take a block and make the whole quilt out of that block.
Repeat them. I like the sampler.
I know, because you learn all these different techniques.
Yeah, and they all have a name, and you can say, well, I did that.
Yeah, because I saw a house, I saw the schoolhouse, I see this one's baskets. So would you like to learn something like that? Because if you would, we will get Ruth Ann on it. Okay, but the book, if you buy the book, like this is so reasonable. The book is only $12.99, and it has all of these it's got the quilt and 3 bonus projects. Oh, here's a better picture of the sampler quilt. So you can see each one of the blocks is a different. So there's 12 different blocks, and she would teach one a month and teach you how to do it right. So we just thought Ruth Ann would be so good at that. So I'm going to show her this and see what she says.
I got a lot of fabric.
Love it.
I would too.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next we're going to talk about Kimberbell.
Okay, so here's Kimberbell, and this is...
And they see the apron. So pull the apron out.
Okay. Life is short, lick the bowl. And this is very cute. It's got the KitchenAid mixer on it.
Yeah, let's spread that out. Mary Lou had it on. Okay, so this is the design. Okay, so it's a digital download. This is what you'll get in the mail. When you open it up, there'll be a code for you to download it. So look at how cute it is.
It is very cute.
Yeah, life is short. Lick the bowl. But look at how cute the little heart is with this little filigree stitch going around it. So really cute. So this is Kimberbell Classics, and it is volume 6, Kimberbell's Kitchen. Okay, now it looks like, is that on the same one? Let's look. Yes, it is.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I thought that was separate.
So
okay,
every,
so you get both of these designs.
Yeah, every time I say diet, I wash my mouth out with chocolate.
Yes, that's me. That's me.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So
okay,
really
this is
cute.
this is the apron, the blank.
Okay, so that is Kimberbell Classics Volume 6, Kimberbell's Kitchen. And then we do have the apron. So this is Kimberbell's apron. This is it right here. Maybe I can spread it out a little bit.
The length is,
so it's a crisscross back apron, which we all like. And so it's nice and long.
Yeah, it's 39
inch. What a lot of
inch.
people do is they take the, if
make
they don't want it that
pockets,
long, they fold it up. Okay, so they fold it up like this.
It's 39 inches, so there's plenty of room to make pockets.
Bunch of pockets. So, and it's, so that is item 104 is the apron. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Next one is Kimberbell Country Blooms.
Okay.
So it's a little pillow.
Yes, I love these little pillows. They're so cute. And there's a cork on there.
Yeah, live simply, bloom wildly. Using Kimberbell's brand new cork, but it's printed to look like wood.
Yeah,
so
that's
live
really
simply,
cute.
bloom wildly. And this is another one. This is what you'll get in the mail. You'll go online to Kimberbell's site and you'll download it. I like the download sites because if I lose that flash drive, if the computer crashes,
you can go back and get it.
go back and get it. So this is, and then I think so all you need for this is the leather, right? Okay, so the next item is her brand new
embroidery leather.
Can I open it? I want to
see what size is it.
And I want them to see that wood grain. Oh, maybe
let's see if you can get it out.
Yeah, I get like that. It'll come out. Okay, so here it is.
Oh, yeah, it does have the wood grain. Yeah, definitely.
So we didn't have it when we made our pillow because it's brand new. It just came in. And but you could get, like at least 4 pillows or 5 or 6 out of this one piece of wood grain.
Yeah.
So and the size is 8" by 24".
Okay,
Kimberbell
definitely.
embroidery leather that looks like wood.
You could probably get 6.
Yeah. Okay, so fun with Kimberbell, right? They always have the neatest, the newest, and latest.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the box bottom. Let's see. This is Chelsea's Garden by Moda, and this is Sophie's purse, and Carol made it for her, and look how cute it is. It's really, really cute.
So the charm pack is called Chelsea's Garden. I love it. I love these colors.
I do too.
I love, look at the lining. I love the colors. I love that, the plum with magenta and navy blue.
The colors are beautiful.
Yeah, Sophie loves it, don't you? Yeah, she loves it. Yeah. So this is box bottoms and bows.
Okay.
And it's Chelsea's Garden.
And you get the charm pack, the instructions, and a yard of fabric for the lining and the bows and things. And straps. And they, of course, are a really cute container.
And the lining might vary.
Okay.
Yeah, the linings might vary. But everything in this line is wonderful. You also get the button, too. So you'll make a loop, and you'll have a button closure, too.
That's really cute.
So, yes, it is. We're going to have you bring this in for a while. Sophie.
It's my new work bag.
Yeah, it's your work bag. Right, your laptop fits in it, right?
Yeah.
I know, it's wonderful. Yeah. Okay.
That is really pretty fabric. Okay, and now this is a new book.
Yeah, it's called Charming Jelly Roll Quilt. Okay, creative quilts using 2.5-inch wide strips. And the bonuses also includes matching mini quilts for each design using 5-inch squares. So that's where they get the charming is the 5-inch square quilts and the jelly roll quilts. So this is from Annie. So there's Annie's that writes a lot of quilting books and crochet books and all kinds of, and then there's by Annie, and she does all the bags.
purse.
Yeah. So two different companies. It took me a while to catch on to that. But her books are really, really nice because there's lots of full color, big pictures, really good instructions. So fabric requirements, everything in really good and reasonably priced at $12.99.
Right, and all those patterns in there.
Yeah. Now here's a new item.
Yeah,
We had this one other time. And then you all placed orders and we sold out. But this is called a machine mat. So it quiets down your machine. It also gives it more stability so it isn't, let's say, walking on your table, like moving on your table. Protects your work surface while limiting movement. Dampens vibration and reduces noise. Great for embroidery and quilting machine. Easy to clean, durable vinyl. We've had machine mats before, but none of them have been this thick.
No,
right?
definitely.
This thick or this strong. So it's like a cushion for your machine and it quiets it down. Now the size that we have here is 17 by 36. Okay.
Or is it 24?
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, I think
24.
That's before.
Put that one in the bubble. Okay, 17 by 24.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
and that one.
We had an open one for the biggest.
Yeah, do we have a open one?
No.
I
No.
think they need to see it, so I'm going to open it.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay,
So
put
it
the
would
big
be
one in the bubble, which is that one. That's the big one. 17 by 36 is the big one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see
They're hard to
see
get
the
out of
difference. Yeah, they are.
You talk about the other ones.
Okay,
While
these-
I get this one
Okay,
out.
so then there's
I'm
a
gonna
couple.
wrestle with it.
There's a couple smaller ones, and this one is 18. So you can kind of see.
So they're like the standard sewing machine size. So
Yeah.
this would be for your larger sewing machines, not embroidery. You know,
Right.
now you need, or maybe like the Vesta and the 3550. This size would be nice. 'Cause
Yes,
your embroidery unit would be on there too.
Yeah, so this one is 18 long and 15 wide. Or,
So that would be like a brilliant soprano,
soprano,
right?
or maybe even a serger.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
A serger. Yeah.
Okay, and then this is
Now
the one
here,
that's
I got this 17 by
Okay.
36 out of the package.
Okay, there you go.
So here, maybe I'll slide this aside so they can see better.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, so
good.
that is a lot longer.
There. And let's
So
pull up
24.
here, and
It's 10
maybe-
inches.
Yeah, we can't get it in the camera.
Yeah.
Maybe go head on with us because they have to see my fascinator. Look, mine's like
Yours
almost
is on
down
the
at my
side.
neck.
Yours is on the side.
Yes, it's
Mine
hopeless.
hasn't moved.
I never did. Can't wear hats. I just
Yeah.
can't. But look at it. Is still isn't even in the.
Yeah,
But it's
right.
36 wide by 36 long by 17.
17.
This is for your
Embroidery.
Solaris, Luminaire, Radiance Avenir.
Yeah.
You know, the Destiny, all the big machines.
Yeah.
This is it. So yeah. So we do have them in stock, ready to ship. So you'll get it right away.
Okay, and then there was one more little one.
Yeah, and they said that one for Sergers
Yeah.
or for the Singer Featherweight.
Yeah, so 14 by 11. So we'll do
So
that
here,
one like that.
sideways
Yeah.
There. Okay. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah, you were. So they do. I have. You know, I haven't heard them talk about this in a while, but they said you need to have your embroidery machine, especially on a nice flat surface, so it can't be like a card table that's going to bow or a plastic work table that's going to bow. You want to have it on a table that's nice and sturdy. So we carry wonderful sewing machine furniture. So give the store a call. 412-344-2330. I think they're going to be answering the phone starting tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So we're going to work on it. I mean, we won't have Sam to help us.
Yeah.
For
so,
a little while.
So we might as well answer the phone and
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Take care of the problems right then and there. So yes, my new style of wearing a hat, you wear it to cover your ear. Your one ear is how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder if you could use it to hold your foot control in place so it doesn't slide. I bet you could.
I bet.
But there is stuff, you know.
Yeah, they did make
We'll
up
have that
stuff
on
for
next
yeah.
week. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Stay in place
I
machine
wonder if
mat.
this also you could use that as a mouse pad.
I bet you could.
You think
I
so?
think Joni's on to something. Yeah.
Yeah, so you
the
could have
large
that.
mat. Wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Accidents here where so Sam just got in an accident. Kendallin, 3 a.m, she gets a call from her neighbor. Somebody ran into your car and drove off.
Yeah,
and it
hit
was
and run.
totaled.
Yeah.
And she had the cutest car, a Mini Cooper, and she cried.
Yeah.
Cried. She got a new car though.
Yeah,
Did you
and
know
she
that?
got
It's
another,
really
and
nice.
she got another Mini Cooper.
Yeah, she loved her Mini Cooper, so she went and got another one. Now my daughter Kathy was in an accident. Somebody just plowed into them. I think she was stopped, and she said it felt like the lady. She was older. It felt like the lady accelerated towards her, bashed into her, and her car flipped over with her and 2 of the kids in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she get a new car? Or?
Not yet.
Oh.
And you know what? She's not ready to drive yet.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so that's, I think Sam's going to feel after you've been in an accident like that.
Yeah.
It's scary to drive again, right? Everybody that's been in one. I was hit from behind one time, and it wasn't bad. I didn't get hurt or anything. But from then on, for months and months and months, I was continuously looking in my rearview mirror saying, don't stop, don't be so close, don't. Yeah, right. So we've had 4 accidents. So Kathy, Kendallin, Sam, and then somebody else.
Who?
I forget.
Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Because that's what we said. Bad luck comes in 3s. And I said, well, we've had 4. So
Yeah, I wonder who
somebody
that
else
was.
got-
Somebody else got
yeah. It does, right, Melissa? Being in a car accident makes you fearful to drive. That's my Kathy. It's been like a
Couple
good
weeks, like at least.
like 10 days, and she's still saying she just wants Ron to drive her everywhere.
Yeah,
And
it's been
I think
about-
it takes a while, and that's both Sam and Kathy were very sore after. Yeah, like Kathy couldn't move, and I think that's where Sam is today. I think she's having a hard time moving. Yeah. So Ellie, she said Ellie.
Ella. Is that what you, Ellie?
Yeah, Ella didn't get
No,
in an
and she's
accident.
learning how to drive.
Yeah, she is learning how to drive. She's already got a car picked out that
I
she
know.
wants. Yes.
Yeah, she
Yes.
does. Yeah.
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 All 4 kids in the car. So Kathy's lady hit her, totaled her car, and smoke filled the car, and they couldn't get out. But her phone, she'd just gotten a new iPhone, and her phone knew she was in an accident and called.
I believe it's the iPhone 14 and up.
Oh, yeah?
And then you have to enable it. You know, you have to turn it on.
Yeah.
But it immediately calls the 911.
Right. So her phone automatically called 911, and the fire department
if you
came
have that,
immediately.
if you have iPhone 14 or up, make sure it's on.
It's on, because they had to break her windows in order to get the kids out. Yeah, so all right.
Okay.
So now the next item.
Yeah, this I love
Joni,
this.
you'll have to move them all into place.
Okay,
Right?
so I love this. This is the
Oh,
OESD
yes.
Summer Glory.
Paula is doing this.
Yeah,
So this
okay.
is the design set here.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of move that.
Yeah,
And
this
then
is gorgeous.
here.
So she hasn't sewn them together, but look at how gorgeous
It is
this
beautiful.
So, Sophie,
Yeah.
maybe you could
And
zoom
then I
in on
think
what it's
this-
going to end up looking like.
Like this will go down here.
Yeah.
And these maybe they're just
Yeah, but I think if they see
or-
these,
yeah.
and these are just beautiful, aren't they?
They are. I love
So here, I'll
I
lay it
love
right
the
here so you can
flags.
see.
The flags are gorgeous.
And she said, Paula said it was really fun because of all the colors and the shading, and it was just fun to watch it. It's like you're watching a painting being painted.
Yeah, and it's
So-
a 5x7 hoop and larger. It says fits 5x7 and large. Let's see what the size is.
What would that be? Seven,
seven,
so 28,
20,
5, so that is
30
30.
foot there.
20,
yeah.
About 28 by 30, does that sound right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she still has some to make. right?
Mhm.
Okay, so if you do get the Summer Glory, you need this background fabric.
Yeah, and
And
that is right here.
yeah.
And there we go.
So here is, so you will get 3.5 yards of this fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So this is perfect for it. It's
Yeah,
the
that's
perfect
beautiful.
blue. Yeah, so
It's
perfect
got
shade
that
of
shimmer
blue.
on it. And
Yeah, so it may vary, but there's this perfect blue in Fairy Frost, and this one is a line from Benartex. I forget the
Cotton
name.
shot.
Cotton shot.
Cotton shot shimmer. Yeah, so it's absolutely beautiful. And then
Okay, then we have the thread
ultimate.
kit. Thread kit. And let's see how many spools of
Oh,
thread are
wow.
in there. Geez, that's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, but that you'd have every single perfect color.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
17.
24, 25, 29, 30. Oh my goodness.
It must
There's
be
like 40.
30, 40.
40
Okay.
spools of thread. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, look at it. It's a lot of colors that you had. So, Paula, I know is on. So, Paula, did you get the thread set or did you match up your colors with what you had in your stash? Because these do look like very common colors, don't they?
Yeah, it's
So we'll have to
yellows,
see what she
reds,
said.
oranges,
Yes.
greens, a lot of different shades of green.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it is called Summer Glory by Donna Gelsinger. She's the one that does the tile scenes for OESD. This one is especially nice, though. I love it because it's just so colorful.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and if you're
Okay.
gonna do this, you need to
It did
have
the, let's see, this is the 10 spool thread set, stand. Okay, so here
So
is,
this is for the 30, that's for Radiance, Avenir, Solaris, Luminaire.
okay.
Okay,
Like
so
those
this one is the
functions.
10 spool
Spool
thread
thread
stand. Of course, it telescopes up. 10
Mhm.
spool thread stand for Radiance, Avenir, Solaris, and Luminaire.
Okay.
Okay, and
And then this
Okay.
one.
then there's another one. This clips on the back of the machine. So you
Mhm.
take off the lid and it fits right in. So it's
Okay,
really
and then
nice.
this one. Okay, and then
And
this
that one stands behind your machine and it
Okay.
also
Oh.
extends up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. It stands
Yeah,
behind
and,
it.
and like it holds your threads.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah,
like
you
put
can-
your thread in and then you twirl it around here and it holds it so this thread doesn't get
Get caught
Yeah.
into the, yeah,
Mhm.
that's really nice.
Yeah, and it's really
I
nice
like,
and sturdy
yeah,
too.
I like the way it stands separate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay, and now there's some stabilizers.
okay,
So
so
are
this,
these stabilizers that they recommended for this?
okay, so this is OESD's heavyweight tearaway.
Nice and stiff.
Yeah,
That's
really
what you
stiff.
want.
And this is 15 inches by 10 yards.
So we're loving the OESD stabilizers.
Mhm.
We're learning a lot now that we've been affiliated with OESD. We're learning a lot about stabilizers and weights of stabilizers, and we really love all the OESD stabilizers. So this one is a heavyweight tearaway. So let's peek at this.
That has
Has-
poly mesh on the
Yeah, so
the-
this is poly mesh first, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
it looks like it's Shape Flex,
Shape
doesn't
Flex
it?
and then
Shape
poly,
Flex first, then poly mesh, which is another name for no show,
and
and
then
then two layers of
tearaway.
tearaway. But look at how nice it turns out.
It does. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is the poly mesh. So this
Okay.
one is 20 inch by 10 yards.
Yeah, so they have one layer of this. So first, Shape Flex, SF101. And I know OESD has their own brand of
Shape Flex.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to learn it. We're learning all the names. That's it. And but we do have Shape Flex, and then you need a layer of poly mesh, and then 2 layers of the tearaway in order for it to turn out really nice like this and not pucker. So
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that was in the bubble just then was the poly mesh. It's the same as no show. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I guess we got to quit admiring this.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
so-
Thank you for Paula for bringing this
Yeah,
in
that's
today.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Look at
I
this with
can't
the
wait to see.
daisies.
So this must be at the very bottom. Let's
Or I thought
see.
maybe at the top because this
Oh,
was
yeah,
at the
yeah,
top.
yeah, right. Here's the top of the flag.
Okay.
So, right,
Oh,
it is
it's
at the
right.
top. So
Yeah.
it's like after you've made them all, it's like putting a puzzle together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Everybody that's making these are really enjoying it. So
Okay, and now this is the Cali Dell fusible fleece,
we gave
45
up
by.
on Pellon because you know, we were selling the Pellon fusible fleece. Then they made it really flimsy, so we switched to the Pellon heavyweight fusible fleece, and they made that really flimsy. Then this Cali Dell came out, and this is nice. It doesn't say heavyweight, but it is nice as Pellon's heavyweight. So this is our new favorite fusible fleece. So this is 45 inches wide by 1 yard. So it gives a nice size package. Okay.
Okay, so then we have a winner for $25 for Susan Bray. B-R-A-Y.
Oh, I see her name right there.
There, okay.
Congratulations, Susan.
Okay.
Yeah, you win 20. They're going to put $25 in your account tonight.
Okay.
So,
okay, now we have the Shape Flex. FS 101. And this is being sold by the Bolt?
Yes, the whole
Bolt. That's
so
a good thing to
10 yards
get.
by 20 inches. I think it's just 20. It isn't 20. Oh, yeah.
20, yeah.
Yeah, 20. Some of them are 22, but this one's 20. Yeah. So we haven't found anything we like better than the SF 101. I have a feeling OESD does have something, but we haven't found it yet. We're looking for it. But in the meantime, we do love the Shape Flex. So it is a woven stabilizer, and it is fusible. So it just adds more body to any fabric, eliminates puckering. Remember we used to do embroidery designs on things and we didn't use Shape Flex? And we would come out all puckered and we did like soak it with best press. Yeah, best press.
And then press it.
Yeah, we could get it to look nice, but it was a lot of work.
And use the wool mat.
Yeah, the wool mat
made it so that it.
But now with the Shape Flex,
you don't need
there,
that. You don't. No. Yeah, it's like one and done.
You know, we always like that ultra soft fusible. OESD has a version of it. I ordered it. It'll be here for next week.
Because the other one changed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the original one.
Did it?
Yeah.
How did it change? Like, did it get flimsier?
It just doesn't have the same feel to it
Yeah,
anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
We won't lead you straight. We won't. We'll tell you, don't buy that. We've tested and don't buy it.
So this is called Timeless Treasures Impressions. And this is a fat quarter bundle. This is beautiful. Look at those. It's 12 fat quarters. Look at that. It looks like paintings. Yeah. Really, really pretty.
So how many fat quarters?
12.
Okay, wow, okay.
Yeah, and then look at that one. That one's very pretty.
It does look like they took pictures of a
Monet or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Susan says, thank you for the prize.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
and
12 fat quarters, all color coordinated.
There's purple.
From Timeless Treasures. We love Timeless Treasures. And it's just, they're like pieces of artwork.
Yeah,
fabrics.
look at that one. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really pretty.
12 fat quarters. We can get more of those, Sophie. I think it went down to 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so next is.
Oh, okay. So
this is.
To do my lanterns. Okay.
So you need.
So they recommended Aqua Mesh Plus. What the plus means is it's sticky. Okay. So it's sticky. And so this is really nice to use because you lay your organza down and it stays nice and flat. So Aqua Mesh Plus for making the lanterns. But we also I did try it.
Okay, this is just Aqua Mesh.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is like sew and wash. Is what we would call sew and wash. Sticky sew and wash, regular sew and wash. And I did try it with the regular sew and wash. It's just I had to baste my fabric down before starting to sew. This would hold it. This will hold it. Yes, this will hold it. So
which one did you like better, or just?
Well, it's just for me, it was like comparing the price of it. This is so much cheaper.
Okay.
And it was just one more step of basting it in place. You know, we have that basting button. So.
Right, yeah, must we use the basting button.
Yeah, so try out both. Right?
Okay.
Now, these are our project bundles.
The kits.
And we're still doing the Patriotic. Everyone is going crazy over the Patriotic this year. So you will get 4 Patriotic fabrics. So you'll be sure to get a red, a white background,
And
a blue background,
and then a mix.
just a mix.
Mm-hmm.
So and just we're doing these. Really, it's all my IQ designer projects. So my little baskets work out really good with these. Our ovals, our hot pads, sew out really nice with these. But also you can cut them into strips and make a bowl. Where'd we do with your bowl?
Bowls.
I saw it today.
Yeah, let's see.
Do we have the bowl? Oh, here's one.
Okay.
This is one of the ones that are in progress.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I got it. Here you go. There's a nice big one.
Look at this.
That's beautiful. Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
You don't have to buy a jelly roll in order to do a jelly roll rug. You just take your fabrics. So these fabrics are all, so we changed it up. It's now 12.5 inches wide. And the reason why we went to 12.5 is if you're a quilter, one of the most common quilt block sizes is 12-inch, but you have to start with a 12.5 as your background. So if you're doing embroidery designs, you want to start with a 12.5. So all of these are 12.5 inches by width of fabric. Okay, so all 4 of them, again, 12.5 inches by width of fabric, so which is about 44. So it's a nice amount of fabric. You're not buying extra. We're doing so many things where it's in the hoop, like my little scallop basket and my ovals. And to buy a bigger piece is just a waste. So there are 4 coordinated
They're beautiful.
fabrics. Yeah.
That's a really nice
You're ready for the
collection.
4th of July. Now we have another one. Okay, so this one is just called Patriotic Fabric Bundle. Okay, and you can make this. So this is doing everything you do for the jelly roll rug, except you sew the bottom, and then you just all of a sudden start to tip it up, and it forms the bowl. So very, very easy. That's what we should demo live next week.
Okay.
Can we remember that? Sophie, turn around and put it on your thing. Next Thursday.
Yeah, that would
demo
be real.
The jelly roll bowls.
Yeah.
But we're going to use our project bundles.
Okay.
So you can see.
Okay.
Because Joni used a project bundle. She cut them all apart, and she had enough for this bowl
and this one, and it's still
so
got
she could
more.
keep going. It's going to be even bigger. So like a large bowl and let's say an extra large bowl and a large bowl. You could get, so rope bowl. They want to see it. Yes. Okay. Demo jelly roll bowls, and that'll be next Thursday night. We'll do that. Okay, so that one is the Patriotic Bundle.
Okay,
and
now this
other
one
bundle
is called Stars. So we have different stars. So there's a white and a red and a blue and then a mix. That's
so fireworks
pretty too.
with stars. So that's what it says. My Design Center, scallop baskets, placemats, table runners, cut into 2.5-inch strips and make jelly roll rugs. Cut into 2.5-inch strips and make jelly roll baskets. My Design Center notebook covers. Remember, we made a large bow door decoration. Now I don't know. So, you have them cut for your striped bow.
Yeah. So
how wide are those strips?
They were 4 inches.
4 inches.
So they ended up.
Okay, so you have
a red, a white, two white, and two blue.
So you would have some extra.
Right.
So you would have like 4 inches extra
of
each one.
Okay.
So you could piece them together to do the backing.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could
and
piece
use
them
your
together.
stash for the backing.
Yeah, or
but
you know
could
what?
end up making a bow.
Let's see, if you had one, you would have one left over, right? So you'd have, because you do red, white, and
you'd
blue,
have a whole one
and
left
then you'd
over.
have this one, and you could do.
Then piece together the other 3.
Yeah, that's right.
For the backing. So yes,
you
can
do
get a bow.
Yeah, you could do the ties in this, and then piece together the leftovers to do the bow, or the other way around, because they require the same amount of fabric.
Okay. And then also I have on here any of the Janine Babick designs, and I think we're going to be showing you tonight. There's, she has all the borders, so she usually has a plain fabric inside, often a linen, and then she'll have, these patriotic fabrics on the outside. We have a project we're going to show you tonight. We keep looking for Janine Babick. It's been a couple months since she's brought out a new design.
Yeah.
We're wondering, where is she?
She probably will have something for
soon, summer.
Yes.
Yeah, because she had welcome spring.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're thinking she's going to have a summer design. But I have a guest coming for the fabric show tomorrow. It is Cindy from Riley Blake.
Oh, wow.
And they are introducing tons of embroidery designs.
Okay,
And
good.
so we're going to show you some of the fabrics coming out in the future, but she's going to show us a bunch of embroidery designs that are available right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
so
Okay.
tomorrow's show at 3 o'clock is going to be really, really good.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes.
So the next
So I was
thing.
glad that, she knew that we did. She was on with us once before.
Mhm.
And she called me and she said, I'll come Friday. I have lots to show you.
That's the first.
So-
Okay. This one.
So
okay.
it is Tommy and Steve are going to H&H. So I'm staying home, but Cindy's going to fill me up with everything new from Riley Blake.
Mhm.
So
Okay. So this is new. This
Yeah.
is a table runner. So it
we should open this so we
okay,
can
yeah,
see.
it's about 12 by 36, and it's all made, and then you embroider on it.
Yeah, I like projects like that.
Mhm, yeah,
You just decorate it. So 12 inch by 36
6
inch, all finished. This is from OESD.
Mhm.
Yes, and so it's a nice thick fabric.
Yeah, they call it weather-resistant polyester. So that if
It
you
is
had it on
got
your
a kind of a finish
yeah,
on the
if you
back.
had it on your table, you could just wipe off the spots.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Machine
instant
washable.
table runner. Add your embroidery designs. Have fun. And embroidery is so relaxing.
Yeah, it
isn't
is. Yeah,
You just watch the machine
Mhm.
go.
and pick
And
your
so
colors
to have
and
the project already made.
Mhm.
Now what? Oh, that one. Okay.
yeah. Now this is a garden flag.
Uh-huh.
And so we have one here that we can show. This one
Yeah. Here, we
you
get this
embroider.
ugly hanger off.
Now this one was sewn together, but there's two sides to it. You have the front and then the back. You
Yes.
can embroider on both
Yeah.
of them if
Now,
you
did
want.
they sew it
Yeah,
together?
this
They
one was
did.
sewn
Well, let's
together.
open this one so they can
Okay.
see. You
Mhm.
flip yours over and show them.
Okay.
So this is their spring has sprung.
Mhm.
Okay, so I want to open this up. These are really nice because you could put one design on the front and one design on the back. So this is how it comes out.
So it's easier to embroider. You don't have
there's
to.
two. You get two of
Two
them in
of
the
them, yeah,
package.
yeah, that's
okay,
nice.
but even better than that, not only two of them,
You
but
get
look
two
at,
sides.
right. You got a front, embroider something on here, embroider something different on the
okay.
back, and then straight stitch to close it up. So this is the package for $19.95. You get two of those.
That's good.
Okay, so
Okay.
really, so we love these. It also comes in black too.
Yeah,
So
I
we
was
have
going
the
to say
beige today, but
yeah.
yeah, I think they were thinking spring and summer you'd have the lighter color. So okay, and
Okay.
then this is nice. I don't know whether they have that. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
okay.
Outdoor decor number 1, which is spring,
Right.
and this is an OESD design.
Mhm.
For
That's
Yeah.
really
Janine
cute.
Babbitt.
I
So
thought-
Oh, Janine
Janine
Babbitt, is
Babbitt,
it?
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they
she had
used to
spring.
call-
So see, we're waiting for her to bring out a summer one.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
she did
she's-
one for fall, didn't she? And do an outdoor decor for fall. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's I'm checking my email every day to see when she brings out one for summer. But OESD brought out a really nice one for summer. So we're gonna get to that. Okay. So now,
Okay.
so
No.
this is a really nice design.
That is. Okay. Now this is a project bag by Tula. Tula. Okay. Tula
Tula
Pink. Okay. So it has a zipper on it, and which
Yeah.
goes
If we can
on
take
two
it out of the
sides.
plastic.
Yeah. So let's get this. Looks like it's right here. It's a
Because
pretty
we got a special
print.
deal on these. They're supposed to be, I forget what the regular price is.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. I should look it up. I mean, her things are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, $27.99.
Okay.
Just a retail
Wow.
on this. Yeah. $27.99. And we have it for $10.88.
And according
And it's
to
a
the-
project bag. So it's a big bag with a big zipper. And you can hear you pull. and
Yeah,
I'll pull.
it's clinging to it. There you go. It made a lot of noise, right?
It sure did.
Yeah. Okay, and this has an opening on two sides,
Uh-huh.
so you can.
Now see, Tula Pink is known for her prints that are like hiding animals.
Yeah.
And so you can see this has like
A drag-
dinosaurs
or-
in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, or dragons or
Raptor,
something.
guess what it's called? gift wrapped, RAPT. So this is a raptor.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to get that straight, Joni.
Yeah, I don't
Dylan
know.
and David they'll
Yeah,
correct you.
I
It's a
didn't know.
raptor.
No, I didn't know that. Okay.
But she, you know, that's it. Her
Mhm.
original line of fabric had, it was just really cool. And it had owls hidden in it, squirrels. Remember that one?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's got a zipper on two sides.
So you have lots
really
of
big.
You can really
And
get
we got a
things in
special
there.
deal on it for only $10.88.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Because wait, 24 something, 24.99. 27. See, Tulip Pink is very expensive. You know, her rotary cutter, her scissors, everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're really good quality. And this is neat. When I ordered these, I thought they were going to come as little pouches, and this big thing came.
Yeah,
so
well,
I couldn't
somebody
believe
said
it.
it was good for 12-inch blocks.
Yeah.
So if you go to work, you work on all those blocks, you want to kind of
I
keep
wonder
them
what
flat.
size that is. It's so big.
Mhm.
So, here's a ruler right
Yeah,
here.
okay. So this looks like
This is 20. Looks like maybe 20 by 20.
20
Yeah, about 20 by
by
20.
20. Mhm.
So nice size.
Okay.
And I met Tulip Pink, and she is really nice. So Steve and I, when we went, we took some classes before Quilt Market opened, and we went to, and she stood out in the hall greeting every single person. It was, you know, that impressed me.
Yeah.
You know, she was
I'd like
making
to meet
sure
her.
everybody had a good time. You
Mhm.
know, she wasn't hiding. She wasn't, no. She was very approachable. Oh, this is Tiffany's
Tiffany's,
newest creation.
yes. So she calls a Roman holiday. She bought a bag like this in Italy, and she created her own pattern.
Oh,
So
this is her
it's her
pattern.
yes.
She's doing really good. Like,
Yeah.
this looks like real photography and everything.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
it?
Yeah, I wonder if she just did that with her iPhone.
Yeah, I don't know. But look,
Mhm.
okay, so this is the backside, right?
Yeah.
Flip it over.
Okay, so we have the zipper
and
on
look
one
at her
side.
stitching. So you
Yeah.
cut strips.
Mhm.
What does she sew these strips into? But this is what the fabric.
It
right?
must be there's got to be something
Stitched. We gotta peek
underneath
at it. She's
it.
probably going, quit doing
Doing
that
that
to
to
my
bag, yeah.
It's something dark. So I guess you
Something.
stitch it into a dark fabric, but isn't that cool?
Yeah, but look, here's a kit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what she's got in here. It looks like black fabric, so it must be fabric.
Yeah, and I see webbing.
And webbing and also
Glue. So I guess
glue,
she glues them
two
down.
glue sticks,
I
and
see
then
zippers. So let's check out where the zippers are.
And then all
I
those
see the zipper here.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's flip that over. Here it is right here.
And then there must be some inside. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's
A
a
zipper
pocket pouch.
pocket and a regular pocket
Pocket.
inside.
And look
So
at this one.
Tiffany designed this.
Yeah, so this has, a pocket. The pocket forms a pocket, and then there's a zipper in the pocket. So there's actually 3 pockets.
Yeah.
Okay, and then look at all these
I love
beautiful
it.
colors.
And then she used a variegated thread. I don't see the variegated here, but in one of the bags that she had made, she used a variegated thread. and it
Yeah,
looked
that's
really
really
neat.
a nice bag.
Mhm.
Yeah, she copied it. She bought it for herself.
Wow, in Italy.
Yeah, she
There you
does
go.
that a lot.
Yeah.
She'll find something, then she creates it herself.
Mm-hmm. And she's teaching it right now. I think, is she in the process of teaching
Yeah,
it?
she did the first part on
Okay.
Tuesday.
On
The
Tuesday.
first day, okay.
Yeah, Tuesday at noon. And
Okay.
they stay on for a whole year. So you can buy the kit, buy the pattern, get started right away.
And then
and
she's coming back this Tuesday.
I don't know. Is
Yeah,
she coming back coming up
I
Tuesday?
think she's coming back this Tuesday to finish.
Okay.
Oh, to finish it. Okay.
Yeah. So just remember,
Okay.
so many people say, I miss them because I'm at work. Well, you can watch them later.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially
Somebody
these
wants
where
to
you
know
learn.
about the free shipping again. So it's
Oh, yeah,
$99.
Can you put that back in the bubble?
Mhm.
Yeah. You pay $99 and for a whole year you get free shipping.
Mhm. But that is a great bag.
I know.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna model it.
Yes, I think
Okay.
you should. It
Well,
goes with your hat.
does it go with my hat? Yeah. Look, it's a nice big
Yes.
bag.
Oh, looks looks
Mhm.
Italian.
Yeah, it does.
hmm
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's the kit to do it.
Mhm.
So it's wonderful. Now, did
It's-
she say how much that bag cost?
No, she didn't
didn't
tell me.
No.
Let's see. I'm going to see if she tells them the size, but we could measure it. You want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like maybe 17 or maybe 15 by 15. Let's say, take a look.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
16 wide, and the height of it looks about 13, right? 13 high.
Mm-hmm.
The base it looks about 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, so the sides are about 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
So really nice size.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. And this is the Pocket Guide to Sergers. Use your machine with confidence. And this is Sue O'Berry.
I know, we love her.
Yeah.
You got to
She
follow
works-
her on Facebook
Yeah.
and Instagram.
Mhm.
Sue
O'Berry.
O'Berry. It's O, right?
Yeah.
O apostrophe V-E-R-Y.
Yeah,
She's-
she was here at our store
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, she's got a
but-
really good personality,
Mhm,
doesn't she?
yeah.
She's really, really good.
Mhm.
But she works for Bernina, and she demonstrates all kinds of neat projects, neat
Mhm.
techniques. She's really easy to understand on the serger. So she has a lot of patterns out, a lot of things.
Okay.
So we love her. So buy her book, okay? All right.
Okay, so this is new, and it is a pattern to make the over-the-shoulder bag, but it features the Bernina L890, and we had several people buy one at the show,
And it's got prairie points and decorative thread.
Yeah,
The piecing and with decorative
and
thread.
I think they also use the belt loop maker to make
Oh,
some
yeah, yeah,
straps.
yeah.
So
There
there
it
it
is.
is. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This is the belt loop maker, and so they use that to make the strap. So it's designed to teach you how to use your machine. And let's see what else they say about it. Create this attractive over-the-shoulder bag that allows you to show off many decorative features of the Bernina L890. Even if you're a beginner sewer, using this project will be a great bag to make for yourself, a gift for a friend, and even kids. Make a smaller bag to match for your phone and smaller items. So, and then it gives you a list of all the fabrics you'll need. That's a
Yeah.
good way to learn how to
there's one
use
that-
your
And
serger.
then on the back, they show it in like brighter greens.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a great bag to make if you want to learn your serger. Now the belt loop folder, so that's what they made. What the straps
It's
and these
right,
little
little
tassels
tassels.
with it, right? So
Yeah.
the belt loop folder, it works great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's our favorite new things, and this is like way at the
With
top.
Okay.
So,
we have a
Midway Prize. Adriana Becerra, Becerra. So, Adriana Becerra, you win the Midway Prize, which was the
layer cake and the book. Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to pass. But this is a fabric shaver. So, you get a sweater. And
Yeah.
I bought a sweater. I loved it from Ann Taylor. It was like beautiful, fuzzy, beautiful in
Yeah.
the store. Wore it once and it was pilled.
Yeah.
One time
I
wore
have
it.
an outfit like that too.
And this is a shaver. So you decide, like you can, if you want to leave, so that one I wouldn't want to shave it too close. So I'd leave this
that's
cap
nice.
on there.
Yeah.
And then, but the other sweater that I was doing, I took the cap off. It doesn't ever break a
Oh,
hole
so
or
you,
anything.
I see. The cap has an
And
opening.
then it would
in it. Yeah.
you shave the pills off.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
it works great. It does. It
Mhm.
took a sweater that I wouldn't even wear anymore because of all the pills,
Yeah.
and it made it look brand new.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and you can see, I don't know whether somebody's opened it up lately. Oh, that's where the batteries go.
Mhm.
So, oops.
I just opened it up.
It got fuzzy in it?
Yeah.
It does?
I was testing on my sweater.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oops, I turned it on.
Yes,
were you?
mhm.
Look, see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's your
Does
pink.
yours have any pills?
A lot.
Come over here.
Mhm.
Come over here so we can show them. Okay.
Okay.
So there. Right there.
There.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
this.
yeah, there.
Look at this. So you just go. You can hear it,
Yeah,
right?
you can hear it. Yeah.
And you just go in a circle. And my sweater was a mess. So it'll take all those little pills off. It doesn't break the fibers. This one right here. There. We're going to fix you up, Kate.
Yeah.
Look at how good it's looking. Look at that. The pills are gone.
Mhm.
Right there. Look how
That's
good.
perfect.
Yes, it is. Okay, now how do we open it up to
Okay.
show them how much fuzz?
Wait.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
look
my!
at
Look at that.
Look. No, there.
There.
That's just, yeah. So this is great. You
Mhm.
have to have this. Every home has to have this
Yeah.
for fixing up the
Getting it
sweaters.
for her mom. Good Mother's Day present.
Yes, yes.
Something to help her
I mean,
out.
it's kind of fun to do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
you
like
get a
you're
new
making
sweater.
your sweater look. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got a new sweater.
Yeah,
After you
and if
use
you don't want to
right?
get too close, then you put the cap on.
Yeah, so that
That's-
sweater that I bought at Aunt Taylor was it almost looks like a fur almost,
Oh, okay.
And I wouldn't want it. I would put the cap on for that one.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. All right. So this is
Yeah,
My
we sold
handy-
a lot of those
Oh,
shavers,
yeah.
right? So, and everybody that has it loves it.
Mhm.
You have to. So Eugenia, she fixed a bedspread with that shaver.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
okay, this
Okay,
is called a zinger.
Okay. And this, you can clip it onto your clothes and then put whatever you want.
Yeah.
Here,
so
I-
most people do scissors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done
'cause you
that
lose your
before with
scissors.
scissors.
So you need to use it. So you'll have it clipped on. Oh, maybe like on your belt loop or
Yeah.
something.
Yes,
Or you
you'll
can even
always-
go here, right? And then
Yeah,
you have your
have your
scissors,
scissors.
and you just let go, and you'll never lose your scissors. They're right
Mhm.
there. So it's got a snap that you open, and you can put your scissors through that snap,
Mhm.
and it just keeps
That's a
them
nice
handy.
tool, yeah.
It is. That
Mhm.
is. It's a nice little gadget. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're getting
Okay, so
into-
now it's a pre-order for Kimberbell, and this one is create a wall hanging to enjoy all year. Kimberbell's Happiness Grows project is made with 3 beautiful blocks. So let's see. So this is what it will look like, and you can use your designs in a 5x7 or an 8x12 hoop. Bind each block and then hang them from a lovely strip of ribbon with 2 sizes, a heartfelt sentiment and a classic star appliques. Happiness Grows is the perfect touch for the place that matters the most.
Mhm. So you will get a download a
Mhm.
paper with a download code, and so it's pre-order. Kimberbell does that all the time. Then we know how many to tell them to ship us. So
Yeah, the
you're
reason-
sure to get it in time for Kathy and Mary Lou to teach it.
Yeah.
So pre-order it now. They will be demonstrating
Demonstrating
it.
it.
It's going to be coming to us July 1st.
First, so sometime in July.
Yeah. Hey, we're waiting to hear that we did buy in Tilda's newest line of fabric, the blues fabric, and they said it was introduced May 1st, which is tomorrow. But I called them and they said no, Tilda has not. We are not allowed to ship it out yet. She keeps control of her fabrics.
Okay.
So they did show that I do have a big order for her fabrics, and but Tilda is not letting the supplier ship it out yet. So we will be getting it. Okay.
Okay, somebody asked the size, and you can use a 5x7 hoop or an 8x12.
Yeah, so that's probably like a 5x5 block or 8x8 block, I bet.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And okay, so wrapped in love pillow.
Okay,
Oh,
this is, yeah.
This is a pattern.
The whole country caboodle. Oh, and it's wrapped in around a pillow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all of these in one pattern.
All of
of
them.
them, yes.
All of them are in
Okay,
here.
now wait a minute. I don't know about this. Wrapped in love. Does this have the? Oh yes. So it also. So you would supply the background fabrics. Okay. So like for
okay.
this one, the green dot and the white. Everything else is in here.
Yeah, because I
So here,
see.
Jenny, slide it here so they can see.
Yeah,
it.
let's see. I was going to take.
Oh,
They
maybe
look
not.
like
Oh,
they're
yes,
all.
She's zooming out. So
Okay.
let's come over here.
It looks
Okay.
like they're all individually wrapped.
Oh,
They're
are
different
they?
for the
Okay.
months. So there's a snowman.
Right
and-
there, the
Yeah,
snowman.
and this one looks like it's got a long heart. Yeah. Oh, I bet they're in order. So
Yeah.
January, February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
February has two hearts, one on top of the other, and a daisy. The
Mhm.
rickrack comes with it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so every single one of these. Go to the very end. Let's see Santa.
Santa. Okay, so we'll get back here.
So all the applique pieces already have the hot
There,
fix
there you
iron
go.
to them. So there is the one for this Santa.
Santa, he's got like a nice big beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
Cute.
embroidery?
No, this is sewing. These are sewing. Now remember the cozy caboodles, they are embroidery. But these are, you do these on the sewing machine, so you don't have to have an embroidery machine to do these. But all the applique pieces for the whole year
Okay.
are on there.
Yeah, that's really great. All
Yep.
year. Mhm.
So this is, we said great new things, and this is something new for us.
Mhm.
And but everybody's really enjoying it because our projects are turning out so good, right?
Okay. All
Now
right.
we do have Tommy's
Okay. Let's put
embroidery
this one.
designs.
Okay,
So
there you
this
go.
is the quilt that it makes. So he is
Mhm.
working. I
That's
don't know
it.
how far along he is. We'll have to find out.
Let's see. Well, let's see
But
how many.
he did the digitizing. I heard 25, so it might be more than 25.
Okay.
Okay,
so
maybe I'll
there's-
put this right here so they can see both of them.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. There.
Okay, here. Yeah, right in the
Okay.
middle. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then-
page through them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all done in embroidery.
Embroidery. Yeah, they're
Okay.
beautiful.
This is a sample quilt and we zoomed in on every picture and we
Mhm.
used the exact, so you can see this one right here. Okay, right there. You can see it right there.
Mhm.
Okay, so we zoomed in each one of these. So
This one is right here.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I
you
think
can- yeah,
he has
right there.
25 or 30 of them done. He now is writing the instructions for the 25 or 30. And I told him, once you get those done, send those out, then work on the rest of them, get them started. Although everyone is waiting for the fabric. So you will end up with 50 blocks all done in embroidery.
Okay.
And
wow.
this is done
Look at that one.
with the America 250 fabric from Northcott. I know this one is New York.
Mhm.
That is really, remember you tried to do that one paper piece.
Yeah, this one was too hard.
Too hard,
They,
even
they
with
wanted
paper
you to
piecing.
do it, and they called it English
Paper
paper piecing,
piecing.
which
Yeah.
I think is by hand.
Yes, it means by hand. Yeah.
Okay. And then this one.
Mhm.
Okay. They're
And each
beautiful.
one are for different states. Oh, we should have brought the book so we could have told them what states they are. But Tommy, in his instructions,
this one is
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Yes,
Mhm.
that's Pennsylvania.
there we are. See,
Okay.
this one was supposed to be English paper piecing. You can see they call them Y seams.
Right.
But you don't have to worry. It's all done in embroidery.
And 200 to 200. Okay. That's cool. And then we have this one. And now there's a star with the
Now
flag in the
this is
center.
okay. So these aren't done in embroidery. This is
That's
done paper
piecing.
piecing.
So he hasn't done it yet. Yeah.
Well, I think he has. He's done them.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has like
'Cause,
25
yeah,
or 30 done.
we did. This was Pennsylvania before the embroidery.
Yes,
This
it
one
was
was
done
done with
with
paper
paper
piecing.
piecing.
Yeah, I did that one.
Yeah.
So
And we like embroidery a lot better.
better, yeah.
Yeah,
Goes a little
so
quicker.
He wants me to call Northcott on Monday. I called them about a month ago.
Here's
And they were
another.
still saying May for the fabric, and
Okay.
tomorrow is May. So
Okay.
tomorrow I'm going to call
That's right.
Northcott.
Tomorrow's May.
Yeah, tomorrow is May.
Oh, the cool.
So
Look at this
we'll
one.
check on the
Mhm.
fabric. So
Okay.
I did check on it months ago, and I made sure that I had enough of all the fabrics. Now remember, we were just guessing on the fabrics. Let me show you the kit we put together.
Okay.
So we're
Let's
thinking
see.
this kit will get you started. So everybody who buys the kit is going to get the panel, which the panel is spectacular. It is, they're all there. They're all there signing the Declaration of Independence. What the King of England was in
I saw-
Washington, D.C.
I
Oh, he
saw
also went
that.
to New York. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did he go
Yeah.
to New York? Yeah. He was in D.C. and he gave a really nice speech at the
Yeah.
dinner they were at.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're all there. I guess George Washington. Well, who's that right there?
Ben
Ben
Franklin.
And then you'll recognize the faces. So, and it's got the Declaration of Independence
on the
words.
background and the
Mhm.
eagle.
Yeah, so beautiful. So everybody's going to get that, and then you are going to get, these are half-yard cuts because we have no idea what blocks you're going to want to do. You may want to put maybe every state that you've visited, every state that you have a family member. So we have no idea. So we started out with these half-yard cuts. So you got 3 half yards, right? These are half yards,
Or maybe
right?
I think they were like
Yeah.
13 inches.
Oh, now this one, I think the beige, we went with a little narrower because we wanted to give you 3 different ones. Okay, so it ends up a full yard. So I think this is 12 12 of the beiges.
Thinking that this would be the background.
Because
And it
the
would fit
beige
into
is
your
used
hoop.
in a lot of them. So you needed a lot of beige. So that's why we decided a full yard of that one. And then all the rest of them are the 18-inch by width of fabric. So so we have no idea what blocks you're going to pick. So what we're doing, we're starting you out with these half yards. So we zoomed in on each picture and we found each one of these fabrics. So this one is the navy with stars. I can see the red with stars right here. The words are right here. So every one of these exact fabrics are in there. The red was this exact red, and then here you can see the flags, the what do they call them?
They're like tossed.
Tossed flags, or another word for like all bunched together. So the flags are in there, and then here you can see. Hopefully you can see the stamps are right here, and the stamps are also used in some of the blocks. And then here, so we found, there it is right there. There's this one. So every single one of the fabrics that is used in their quilt, you're going to get a half yard, except for the beige, you're going to get 3 pieces that are 12, 12, and 12. Because it kind of looks nice with a mix of the beiges.
Are you going to sell this by any chance by yardage?
Well, we hope to. We have to see, whether we have any left over.
Because somebody says, how many kits will I need if I want to do all 50 blocks?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3.
Yeah.
I would go for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a nice big quilt.
Yeah.
So keep us. That's what we thought. We're going to start you with this because you only really need one panel, right? Unless you want to make some for family members, then order more than one kit. And I'm going to call them tomorrow and make sure. I'm going to say, it's May. Where's our fabric? We do have some of the fabrics already cut, waiting for some others to arrive. I think some people that ordered really early, they did get their kits. But we are ready. We are ready to be cutting this kit. It's great. This line of fabric is the best one. I think this caught most of the fabric companies off guard. Northcott designed this fabulous line, and they sold a ton of it. And they actually thanked us because we were the early promoters of it, and they couldn't believe it. So they came to visit us. Were you here? Their sales manager.
I think I was. Yeah, that's right.
Thanked us for promoting their fabric because it sold out and sold out and sold out. So they never reprint a fabric, but they said this was so popular. I think they said this next shipment coming in will be their 6th printing.
Yeah, that
I
means
think
something
they
like
should
this
print this forever.
Forever,
Right?
yeah, right.
'Cause anybody that's into history, a history teacher would
can you
love
imagine this being in the history classroom or something?
Yeah, it would look so good, right? History buffs, history teachers. So so we are waiting. We have the fabrics that we do have in stock. We have cut them all up, and I'm going to call tomorrow and find out. Wouldn't it be nice if I got a message before I even had to call? I got a message from them saying that my order shipped. I would love it. Yeah. So we are so excited about this. And I think that's what Tommy's going to do because it takes him so long. Like if any of you have bought any of Tommy's designs, his instruction books are fabulous. I even think Kimberbell does a really good job, but I think Tommy's are even better. And Kimberbell starts designing their projects a year and a half ahead. It takes them a year and a half. And we push it on Tommy and we say, can you have this by tomorrow? Right? Yes. So, but he's learned that his instructions have to be perfect. So he's taken his time on each one. So it's going to turn out really good. We're very, very excited about it. So, and we can get more. So I think it went down to 0. Sophie, I think the kit, I think I definitely can get 12 more. I bought enough to do 12. And tomorrow, if I figure it out and I can do more than 12, we'll add to the quantity. But I know for sure 12 because when I last placed the order, I double checked. I actually placed enough for 18 more, but 6 have already sold of those. So yeah, grab that. And then we'll just leave it at that though, Sophie, because I got to make sure that I can get more after that. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wonderful. Oh,
Go
this
get this,
pattern is
new,
really cool.
and new. It's called the Brook bottle holder, and look how cute this is. It will hold your water bottle. Okay, and then you also have a place to maybe put your phone in here, and then it has a drawstring closure, and it looks like you can clip a strap onto it.
Yeah, both sides
But-
have it?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
an over-the-shoulder strap.
Yeah, and a pocket on this
Yeah.
side.
So
Yeah,
maybe you can put your keys in here.
right.
Hang
It says with handles and removable crossbody strap. And it says the all-in-one hydration solution.
There
And
you go.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And people
Yeah.
are loving making bags like these.
Yeah, they
and giving
are.
them
They
as
were
gifts.
gifts. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm. That's a good one.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, this next
It
quilt.
says Riley
So,
Blake.
yes,
Okay.
Cindy is
It's
coming
new.
tomorrow. And
Mhm.
it features Lori Holt's newest fabric line called Baked with Love. It's not out yet. It is coming in July. But if you're like me, I want the embroidered design set just so I can look at it. I mean, I love anything with a house, but a house with pumpkins I like even better. And it's just look at all the detail. Little scarecrow
Yes,
over
yeah.
here, a milk jug here, quilt blocks. Many of the quilt blocks are thread, so they're not applique, they're thread, so they're very easy to do. So tomorrow, she and I are going to sit down and figure out how much fabric that we need to do this. But her Baked with Love line has all the oranges and rusts that we like for the fall. And she's going to, Carol is going to be showing fabric, but then Cindy and I are going to bust in all the time. When I see something, I go, oh, I have to show them. Let me show them. And she knows that my focus is on this quilt. You loved the prim quilt. I like this one even better.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I just think this is adorable. So Lori Holt and her new line, Baked with Love. That's what we are making sure I have enough on order tomorrow, and it is coming out in July, which is perfect timing for making this autumn quilt. So you'll need the embroidery design set, and they do make a fat quarter bundle, and I think so. We're going to look at all the background fabrics and make sure that we have enough of all of those too. So we didn't do a pre-order on it. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So maybe the first thing that we'll do is figure out what they need. So we can have a pre-order tomorrow. So we need a pre-order in order to know how many
Right,
to order,
yeah,
because
okay.
they do sell out of the Lori Holt line. Oh, you're
Yeah.
ready to show? Okay.
Okay.
So we're done. Are
Okay.
we done? Oh, okay. Autumn Love Quilt. Okay. The only thing we didn't talk about is spree, but you go ahead.
Okay.
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 Wonderful. Okay.
We did this one. Yep. So you guys are headed. They're headed home. We're sending them home. They're tired. Yeah.
Yes.
We're
So-
tired.
Getting older.
We're full
We're
of
getting
energy.
older.
So-
Yeah. So they're sending us home, Jody. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you both. That's wonderful.
Leave your fascinators here. You can't take them home. Leave your fascinator here. So hi guys. We just showed that.
Okay, I think we were talking about Spree Club for this month. So
So Spree Club, the one in the bubble is for the full year. If you already have it, you can get it again, and it'll just tack on to the end of your membership. But this gives you 12 months of their new releases every month. So, for example, this is May's release. So we can. Where's Steve's? Oh, I had my hat on earlier, but I took it off. So, but this is May's release. So looking through the stuff that they give you for May. It looks like a table runner project there. Leave it on the monthly for a second, and then we'll switch back to May. I guess. Well, that's fine. You can go to the May one. That's fine. So it looks like a project here. So table runner.
that's a cool one. Look, it's like a tiling scene table runner. I love that. And oh my God, wait, that's so cute.
So I'll probably use the 5x7 hoop to finish this one out. So this is one of the projects here. These bows are really popular on shirts. Looks like you can put it on the front of the shirt. You can put it on the side of the shirt. So all these bows, they look like they're for applique as well.
Listen, bows, bows, bows. My cousin's saying, all right, is when life gives you lemons, put a bow on it.
Put a bow on it. This one is your Getting old birthday cards. Oh, that's cute. Birthday cards. These are digitized to be able to for you to stitch them on paper. That's really neat. It's nice to make birthday cards, and it's neat making a handmade card. I know there's customers here that make us their homemade cards, and we absolutely adore them. So
I know,
this
we
is a
save
great.
all of
We
them.
do. So this is a great birthday card. So it looks like remember mixtapes. You're old. Just that's great. But some birthday cards there. And then, what's this one? Oh, some flip-flop applique patterns.
Oh, okay. And look at the little sea turtles and the clamshells. Oh, I love those.
Little attachments that you can put on the little flip-flops there.
Little
Thongs.
tote
Aren't they
bags.
thongs? Flip-flops? Are they thongs?
Flip thongs.
Flip thongs. Flip thongs, yeah.
Flip thongs.
Have you ever had the toe pull out of the flip-flop? Have you ever had the toe pull out of one of your cheap pairs of
Yes.
flip-flops?
Well, that's why
Good.
slides
Good.
are a thing now.
Yeah.
Because you slide your foot into it.
Yes, yeah. And then, an alphabet. So block puff foam. Okay, that's great.
Ooh.
So these use puffy foam. So that embroidery puffy foam that you just kind of tear away. So these are specially digitized. You can't use puffy foam on just any certain digitizing. So these are all the letters and numbers and some special characters at the bottom. So flip-flop here. Yeah. We call them flip-flops.
Flip thought.
Fairy tales. So just some whimsical fairy tale like designs. So there's some birds and some flowers. These look great on denim. You can put them on a jean jacket, a denim bag, or any kind of bag there too.
That'd look really good on a denim bag.
Then some quilting designs. So they give you some edged edge quilting designs. So the pattern is in black here, and then you can see what it would look like if you do it as a full edged edge pattern there. So some cute ones, and then some single
I think
quilting
I'm
designs there too.
really
What
liking
size
those
are the letters?
hummingbirds.
That's a good question, Melba. What size are the letters?
Does it say anything for
Let's see.
us?
I think my phone's charging. You got.
I
just
think
gotta-
I have my phone. Let me
Okay,
go on
let's scan
OESD
here and
here.
see.
Let's pull it up. Oh, I can scan it?
Yes.
Oh,
scan
look
that
at that. Isn't that bougie?
So we're gonna find out what size those letters are.
If it wants
Go
to
show
work for
us.
me. Here.
Take that over there. We'll keep going there.
I think it's the shadow.
And
There we go.
mascot appliques. Oh, I was just working with these. Okay, so these are like all the mascots, all the like common mascots for different sports teams. So
Looks like they're about,
they're like 1-inch letters.
yeah.
About 1-inch letters. But I feel like with your Baby Lock and Brother machines, you could resize those with that stitch recount, and you'd get a good resize on those
Probably
as
get
well.
up to like 3 inches with that because you could go up 200% bigger.
Yep, I think you can go
So
3 inches on those too. So some mascots there, that's great. Hair wraps. So you can use a chopstick to put your hair up. So
I'm
they
going to
give you
go
some
out
blank
wearing one of
ones.
these.
You should, yeah. So some, and then I think you could also use those as a cord wrap too, if you're going to wrap your cords up as well. Well, they give you a lot of stuff. And this is happy patches. So patches, love quilt love, made with love, so happy. So some nice patches there. Nailed the placement, OESD. That's cute. So that's like an insider for all of us who are embroidery. You know, sometimes when you want the design landed in a perfect spot, it doesn't always get there. So this is nailed the placement. So that's a good inside joke for all of our embroiderers out there. And yeah, so that's everything. So that comes in 1 month. So that's 1 month
That's a
worth
pretty
of
good
designs.
month.
So you'll get 12 of those if you do the full year. Yeah, that's a lot for a month.
That's a
So-
lot for a month. That's a good one right there, especially the table runner.
So that is Free Club for monthly and for the whole year as well. Next is some essential monograms. We're always wanting to put our initials or letters to personalize things. So this is 56 designs from OESD. The essential monograms. So here's all the lettering. There's 37 designs not pictured, but there's the full alphabet almost there. So you can do. Does this come with it too?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that was-
frames around it too. So there's more in there, guys. There's even these beautiful frames that you could put around it. Now we have Steven's initials right here. We
There
did
we
this
go.
specially for him.
Yep.
You know, employee of the month every month.
So we got Stephen James Rao. Stephen James. What are you?
My middle name?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody will get a kick out of
Okay.
this. Busco.
Busco.
Right? Isn't that an
Busco.
interesting one?
Jonathan Busco.
It's a city in Italy, and it's the
Busco.
masculine version of it.
Busco. Okay.
Busco.
Busco. There we go. So Essential Monograms, 56 designs in this set for personalizing. That's a classy hand towel. That'd be great as a gift.
Really great gift.
And this one, I think it's a USB. So you'll get the USB right there. So all the designs come right on the USB for you.
It comes in a bunch of different file formats too. So not only PES, but like HUF and all the other ones, JEF.
Yep, contains multiple file formats. Yep, that's great.
All right, now this next one I really like because you get to use the scan and cut with this project if you have one. So it's the Pie Please hot pads, and I absolutely love it. There's 3 different ones. They all fit in the 8x8 hoop here. And I love it because there's different like little pie crust lattices on here. So you get those designs on a stick as well. And it's a super fun one. And especially if you have a scan and cut, this is like the perfect little project to do with it. I taught this one about a month ago, right guys? About a month, I think. So we could find the date and post that for you guys. But it's really fun and easy, all in a hoop, and it's a perfect, fun little project for you guys to do. So
I think taking this as a gift, if you show up to someone's house with those, you're definitely get invited back every year. So
give them the full set. All right, it will probably take you maybe like a few hours to stitch out for all 3, and it's the perfect gift that you could give somebody.
These are our magnetic hoops that fit the Baby Lock and Brother machines. It comes with a template there to help you line up, but these have the individual magnets. So we are going to do the single layer no-show test to see if it holds. Because when we use magnetic hoops, sometimes we run into the issue that things slide around on us, but not with these because they have the individual magnets that hold them in place. So I like to start on one side and then keep it to go across like that.
Now, the trick here for the center ones that I like to do, take both from the middle and press out like that. At least that's how I like to do
Tag
it.
team, that's good. Yeah, do that. Keep going. Put yours in. And then there are these like supplemental small ones that you can put here just to hold everything in place. And then what we like to do is we like to pick it up, and
I
it
don't see
doesn't
anything moving.
budge.
That's a really good test.
So I Gloria did that once for on a show, and I was like, oh my god, what is she doing? And she's like, you gotta do the test. You gotta do the test. You gotta show them so it doesn't slip on you. So that's a good test. So if you want to do magnetic hoops, that's easier for your hands to hoop stuff up, and you can get it nice and taut in there. And then that's the test we do. So they hold really well. And these are at a great price. Normally magnetic hoops like this that are branded Baby Lock or Brother cost hundreds of dollars. These cost quite a bit less. So this one's $168.99. You will get that 10% credit back on these as well. So,
And this is 8x12. That's a great size to have right there. Now, another really great size to have.
is 8x12? Okay. And then the 6x10.
6x10. My favorite. I use this one back at home on my 3550. So if you guys do have a 3550 or Vesta out there, make sure that you get this magnetic hoop for yours because this is the biggest size you could go to. And if you are doing some of those quilting designs on your machine, and maybe you're doing a border and doing edge to edge with it, use this hoop. You will really like it. I can guarantee you that. I love these hoops, especially for tea towels. Alrighty, what do we got next here? Oh, the pre-order.
So this is just an example of like the samples.
And this is the last one they did.
Yep.
This was Sweetheart Street. So Kimberbell has some fun new products coming out. And the next one is the Autumn Acres bench pillow. And their bench pillows are so fun to do because it's like a little mini tiling scene, but it's something that you get to put on your couch and have a lot of fun with. So the last one that Kathy and Mary Lou did was the Sweetheart Street bench pillow. And we could see it's so fun. And there's just so many fun little details on Kimberbell projects. So with the Autumn Acres one, there's a ton of fun little designs in there. You have the General Store. Why isn't that a fun name? General Store. But you have the cute little truck that I really like, the little apple cider stand, the beautiful little tree in the back, the little signs. There's so many fun little things in there that I love. Oh my gosh, look at the little rooster on top of the house too. I just think that's such a cute detail. And the squirrel, look at the squirrel right there. So cute. And with all those projects, they always use a little bit of applique. They do some fun little embellishments. And it is just such a fun project to do. Now, it looks like all of that's made in a 5x7 hoop, and the bench pillow goes to 16 by 38 inches.
So what do we have in the bubble first?
Embroidery design.
So we got the embroidery designs. Okay, so the first item is the embroidery. Do we have a whole bunch? It's just each individual.
Each
Individual one? Okay.
Yep.
So the first one is the embroidery designs, Autumn Acres. And beyond using them as a bench pillow, like this little cider stand looks great on a little tea towel to do for someone. If someone's like into little trucks, you can put that little on a tea towel too. So not only can you make the whole bench pillow, you can use those designs in other ways as well. So this Autumn Acres, the embroidery designs is in the bubble now. So that's
exactly
the first
like
item.
that little truck would look so cute on a crew neck, Steve. Like I would love that.
We'll get you one, Tom. We'll get you one, John.
Wow, you
So-
know what? Sounds like a plan there. I hope that's a promise.
Next is the fabric kit. So this is it's from E.A. Shank. Is it Maywood? Maywood Studios?
Mm-hmm.
Maywood Studios with their fabric kit. So it'll come in a little cigar box, and all the fabrics will be there for you to complete the entire pillow. Pillow front and back for you. Then we have the embellishment kit. You can't go without the embellishment kit. The embellishment kit includes all the applique pieces that you need, as well as any buttons or little attachments that they put on the pillow. So everything's there for you to get it just like Kimberbell wants you to. And then the thread set. So the thread sets, the colors are picked perfect to match the design, and it comes in a little carrying case from Habdash. It's beautiful thread. It comes on the gray cones. You can tell the difference with the Habdash thread. It's just a really nice quality. And then that embellishment kit, that it also comes with that really long zipper too to close up the back. So those are the different pieces that you need to complete the whole project for the Autumn Acres bench pillow. It says that it's a Celebrate Fall with Autumn Acres, made in a 5x7 hoop. The Kimberbell 16 by 38 bench pillow is warm and whimsical with cozy colors, crisp apples, and crunchy leaves. Stitch golden cornstalks, sunflowers, and then add a vintage truck, general store, cider stand, darling country home. From the apple tree to the soft blue clouds, Autumn Acres is a harvest of creative possibilities. Isn't that fun? So that's the latest from Kimberbell.
Yep. Now, one of our favorite things. I think this has easily become Steve and I's favorite software. So that is BE Studio. And I feel like I should hide the design first, because I feel like we got to show the image first.
So BE Studio is Brothers' newest partnership for their embroidery software. I know quite a few out there have gotten it. Tommy's going to be doing some more lessons with us with that. But the thing about this one is that it offers auto digitizing like we've never seen before. I am not a skilled digitizer. Tommy's our expert digitizer around here. But with these ones, you can start with an image and you can get to a digitized pattern pretty easily with this. So Tommy showed me a little tutorial on it. So I had some fun playing around with it. So just taking images that I found and they convert them to embroidery designs. So we'll go through some of the ones that we did here. But here is the image there that I found for the lion. And then now that it's stitched out, you always say, oh, I would have picked a different color. That yellow is pretty bright, but it looks just like the picture. So
And it was just a one-touch auto digitize. And what's really cool about it too, and I wish I had it set up so I could show you guys how easy it is, but it will create little path objects for all of these different little shapes. So if I said, you know what, I really want his little eyebrows to stand out, I could turn that into a satin stitch with one click, or back to a fill stitch or decorative fill. It's so amazing on how easy it is to edit a design.
It reads the design and it kind of determines like the layer that it's going to lay down. So whether it's going to be a fill stitch or a satin stitch, it kind of does that for you. So that's our little abstract lion there. We have the Artemis, that rocket ship. I know, like I was so impressed with that rocket ship taking off that I thought it'd be a great idea to stitch out the Artemis logo there. Do we have that one in here?
I don't think we have that
I don't
one.
have that one. But that was the Artemis logo. I just put it in the system, uploaded it, and it auto-digitized and it stitched out great. So that's another sample that we have. Here's our America 250. I just saw that online. I said, oh, you know what? I want that digitized. So I put it in the software, clicked a couple buttons, and it came out digitized. So the letters turned out great. It's the same font that was digitized. And then here's our America 250. With this design, the white got whited out because you got the red, white, and blue on a white towel there, so it worked out perfect for us. So there's our America 250. We also had the opportunity to host the NFL draft this year in Pittsburgh. And there were over 850,000 people in our city. And this was the NFL draft logo. So I took that, and there it is digitized. So system requirements, basic, just a Windows-based computer. Most current computers are going to have the enough needed for something like this. But it just says Windows 11, Google Chrome, and 32 gigabytes in internet connection. So Windows 11, 32 gigabytes of memory. I'm not even sure how much that is. And Google Chrome, and that'll work. So what software did you use to change your photo into a vector the other week? Oh, that was ChatGPT. ChatGPT? Yes.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, the AI software, or just the free AI. If you go to chatgpt.com, you put in an image and you can tell it to turn into a vector image for you. So what type of computer? It works on both desktop or laptop. And you can use it on multiple computers because you sign in with a login. So if you sign in from your laptop and you're done working there and you want to go to your desktop, you can just sign in there and it'll work for you there too. So that's our draft. And then our, we love our sports teams here in Pittsburgh. So this is a combination of all of our three sports teams. We have the Penguins, the Steelers, and then the Pirates with the P. So this is a logo that's out there. So it auto-digitized this one. The black here for the background fill for the penguin did just like a nice fill pattern. It chose a satin stitch for the outside of our penguin works great. In these areas where the white is, I just clicked and deleted that area because I didn't want it to stitch out white because I knew I was putting it on a white towel. So it turned out great. So if you want to digitize some of your own logos but don't know where to start or a little intimidated, this is an easy software to do. And it's an investment piece. It's a big purchase. So if you guys want to learn more about it or talk to us about it, you can give us a call and we can talk to you more about it. So we're in love with these OESD tiling scenes. So this is welcome, summer welcome garden flag. So this utilizes a 5x7 hoop to do this. So they're just tiles that you just stitch out. And then you just put them together and you get a really nice piece here. So 5x7 hoop comes together.
Yep, 6x6 for these ones.
Oh, 6x6 for these?
Yep.
Okay, so does it say on here? What's it say? Largest design is 8x4. So please select hoop size accordingly. So you need a hoop that goes up to an 8-inch hoop for this one. So like
at least 8
8x12.
inches long.
Yep.
So 8x4, that would fit in your 6x10.
Yep.
So
and we oftentimes make our samples look exactly like a picture.
try to make it look as close. So
So it looks nice there.
and this was such a fun one. Now I did this like almost 2 months ago now, and I still haven't finished the backing. You guys know if I made a sample because it's not finished.
Oh, that's a lot of ours. This is like practically finished for us, so that's great. Do we have kits for this? No kits for this. It's basically just just the blue fabric for the background, and then just some applique pieces. So you could probably pull some stuff into your stash for all the little pieces. But there isn't much fabric involved. The main fabric that you need is just this blue background fabric. So.
Yeah, and it's just so fun and super easy. I love tiling scenes.
Did you piece this together?
I did.
Yeah, because someone said it's perfect, so I figured you did.
Oh,
So
well, thank you to whoever said it was perfect.
yeah, look at his points. Zoom in super close. It is like perfect. It couldn't get any more perfect. Yeah. That's the one. Perfection. So, awesome.
Alrighty, so what's our next one here? Okay, we have some new clothing patterns. I'm actually really excited about these because I saw these in the lineup and I didn't see these yet, so I was looking at them. But the first one is the Ava skirt, and it's a reversible patchwork skirt. And when we went to Bernina last year, we all got a fat quarter bundle. And there's these women wearing these skirts that were patchwork and they used the fabric. So I think I'm going to actually make a sample of this with that fabric. But this is going to be an adult's pattern. So you have sizes small to triple extra large. And the triple extra large's waist size is 39.5. So it's a nice variety of sizes. And I like that it's reversible. So you could use like probably a charm pack here. And then you have your backing fabric and you have a 2-in-1 skirt, which is really easy to do. So,
Would you sew that together on?
tiling scene? You know what? I think I did that on our floor model Avenir, actually.
Okay. So that's the Ava skirt. It's neat to wear clothing that you made. So that's a good one. And then a twirly girl. Here's a girl's pattern for a patchwork tiered skirt.
So if you want to make a matching one, you know, for maybe niece, daughter, and then granddaughter or whatever, this is such a cute one. Sherry would love this. And you know what? I'm looking at this. You could do all those seams on the serger and probably use the wave stitch too to give it a really fun little cool effect. And you could do the gathers on the serger too. So it's super fun. Now, we have sizes 2 through 8 in toddlers or children's. So there's plenty of sizes there, but really fun, easy project. Because I could tell that's an easy one right there. So
I think I should finish putting that one acclaim in.
Oh, okay.
So-
we're gonna have Steve do that. So I'm gonna talk a little bit.
I'm gonna put that in the
But yeah,
computer and I'll be right
really fun project. So we're going to be talking about sergers in a little bit. So, you know, ding, 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 we have a winner if somebody is looking for a serger tonight at a really good price. Okay, what do I got next here?
Janine Babbitt.
All right, Janine Babbitt's patterns are like so amazing. We had literally, I think, 6 or like 7 people come in today, all at the same time looking for machines. So I was showing one of my favorites, the Brother 3550, and I always love to show one of Janine Babbitt's patterns because they're super easy and beginner friendly. Now I really like this one because it's a beautiful little wall hanging, and we could see, you know, America the Beautiful, established 1776, and I think they did this one in some older Kimberbell fabric here. And then there's also Stars and Stripes Forever, which I'll put over here. And so this is the pattern here, and you get those 2 designs with the instructions to make these wall hangings. And you'll need at least a 6x10 embroidery hoop. Okay, it says 5 3/4 by 10. So if you have at least a 6x10, you could make these designs. I think they're slightly smaller sized. Now, these ones look like they were made on the bigger size. So, oh, never mind. Nope, I think it's just 6x10. Alrighty, perfect. That's even easier. But yeah, really fun designs here, which I absolutely love. So,
We also have a linen bundle to go with it since they use linen.
okay, that's perfect. I'm happy because you know what? On the inside here, I'm sure we all have some Patriotic fabric at home, but maybe not all of us have linen for that little center part, and we like to make it stand out. So we have a linen bundle here, and it's 5 half yards, so it's varied. So in this one here, I got like purple and black with gold sparkle, white with sparkle, flax, you know, tons of different beautiful ones that you could get. I absolutely love having a half yard bundle of linen because we don't always use a full yard. But when we're doing our little appliques and projects like this, it is nice to have a nice little variety back at home. And somebody asked, could you put that on a t-shirt? You could totally put that on a t-shirt. That would actually look great on a t-shirt. Wait, zoom out real quick, Sophie. If I was wearing a t-shirt, that would be such a pretty design. So, and I know somebody's going to ask, there is a little bit of applique fabric for our star right here too. And it looks like somebody actually used glitter vinyl, which I like a lot. So, all right. Now, the next thing here is the perfect press cloth from OESD. Now, if you do not have a pressing cloth, you absolutely need to have one, especially if you're into garments or you do embroidery or bag making. It is so important to have a pressing cloth because sometimes when we are ironing over little appliques or certain things, you don't want to burn it, especially if you're using maybe like heat transfer vinyl or different things. Sometimes you just don't know how it's going to react. So you could always play it safe with a little pressing cloth. Now this goes over your fabric or whatever you're ironing before you press it, and it still lets the steam and the heat go through without the direct heat of your iron. So that really does protect certain projects that you're working on. So I always say, really important that you have a pressing cloth back at home and get a nice one. Don't just use some scrap piece of fabric. That does not work as good. This has a nice little layer to it, so it's more specialized for that. So, alrighty. And then our next thing here is make it scrappy. Okay, so let me give these back to Kate here. All right, make it scrappy with 3-yard quilts. And we absolutely love these books. So I always say there's so many new people that do come into the store that are looking to get into quilting. And I always say, get one of these books when you start out. And this gives you an idea of what to do, how to use your fabric. And I am sure there are so many of us, I would know. I packed up my whole fabric stash this past week for my move. And there's so many yards of fabric I have I don't know what to do with. So you could always reference one of these books and it gives you a bunch of different projects here. I can't show you guys the entire inside of the book, but maybe I could show you a page here. You know, that it walks through step-by-step instructions for cutting, how to put it together with 3 different yards of fabric for these books. So we absolutely love these. Now also, don't forget guys, everything we are showing tonight is 10% back. So definitely take advantage of those deals. Fray brush. Okay, so I'm assuming, if I had to guess based off the name of this one, that we're going to use this little brush here to fray our fabric, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you know what this would be perfect for? Chenille. I saw this really cool project the other day for a table runner using that chenille foot and those chenille strips, and then you do a couple strips of that, and then you embroider these little leaves and these 3D lace flowers for a table runner. And this would be perfect for that because you would just, and it'd be done in seconds for a little fray for the vine.
It's easier to use than one of those other chenille brushes that like are kind of like a toothbrush.
I know those ones.
It's so much easier to handle holding it. Like
this is easy to hold. You know, if it was like a toothbrush, I guess I'd be holding it like this. You know, I think this is easier to hold this way because then I can just like I'm scrubbing the floors. I'll probably be doing that this weekend. All right, now what's these? Oh, okay. Love thread snips like this. I actually kind of want to open these. Can I open these? Yeah. I want to open these because I actually love these styles of snips as well. So I always say it's nice to have a pair like this. And you're probably like, John, I love my squeezy snips and I love them too. You have to have a variety of thread trimming tools to have perfect embroidery, as I say. So I really like these, if I could get them opened. And these actually have a really nice ergonomic grip to them. I have a bunch of different pairs of these, but it's like 2 X-Acto blades essentially next to each other. And you could get really close to your threads and cut all those loose threads off. I don't think I have anything with loose threads in here to show you guys, but it's nice because you could get super close to your embroidery details, or if you're top stitching. I absolutely love these types of thread trimmers as well. So, and these are only $12.99 for Kai's. That's a really good deal. Is that a bargain? That has to be a bargain. I don't know. So people find out. That is a really good price. For the ergonomic grips on these, I feel like those should probably be more.
Yeah, we can definitely get more.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys don't have a pair of these, get a pair of these tonight because I really do like these. And sometimes certain embroidery projects too, that if you do have to snip it, it's nice to use these instead of the squeezy snips. All right, what's this? Wait, look at these cute little birds on here. Is this like gonna be like a little jack-in-the-box and jump out at me?
Yep.
Did you say yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this is, because I actually don't know. And I think I just tightened it. Oh my gosh, wait, look at this. This is adorable. Okay, so it's a little mini sewing kit, and I think we only have a couple of these left, but this is so cute. And for $8.99, that's a really good deal, actually. We have the little pieces of like hand mending thread. You know, if you're on the go, sometimes we can't always bring our sewing machine with us. As much as I would love to bring my machine with me everywhere, sometimes we can't. So we have our little measuring tape, our seam ripper, our hand needles, a couple pins, a couple buttons. So it's like a little emergency sewing travel kit, but also it's just nice to get just to have a nice little spot for your snips, your needles as well. You know, I love these. These are super cute. For $8.99, and look at that adorable little bird pattern right there. I've never seen one this cute.
There are a few more patterns too. I think there's like 2 other ones that they could get, but we have more of the bird ones.
Okay, so I think it might be randomized, but I'm guessing we have more of the bird ones. These are adorable. I absolutely love these, so I would get these. This is a perfect little gift to give somebody as well, especially if they are moving into their first apartment or whatever. And this way, you could say, no, I'm not fixing your shirt for you. Fix it yourself. Learn how to sew. All right, what have we got next here? Home sewn. So what is this, Kate?
So this is the volume 2 of the home sewn, the tiling scenes from Kimberbell, and this is a pre-order. It's coming. Oh my god! It's shipping mid-May, so it's coming up pretty soon, within the next few weeks.
Oh my gosh, I would love these. This is the first time I'm seeing this right now. Look how cool this is. Oh my gosh, stop the cuteness, as Kathy would always say. So those new Kimberbell tiling scenes, and they're just fun little wall hangings. They're usually 6 tiles. They're really easy to do. These are the next set right here, and look how adorable these are. So we have like a more patriotic 4th of July themed one. So we got the house. And now here's the thing about all these tiling scenes. They all have a little sewing machine hidden in there somewhere that's stitched out. Love that. I think it's super cute. Now the first one is going to be July. Now I'm really liking August. August is actually going to be the one that I want to make. I love this. And you also have the little like mini versions of their quilts. And I think you get that on a little piece of fabric, if I remember correctly, and you hang the quilt. They're all previous Kimberbell quilts, which I just think is so cool. It's like that fun little detail in there. But we could see the sewing machine in the window on all these. And then there is September. And September is really cute. Now, I don't want to think about this. It's back to school season in September. And at least we're out of school now. But, you know, that's the last thing I want to think about. I still have nightmares, and I like wake up in the middle of the night gasping like, I'm going to be late for school. So, but they're all super adorable. I absolutely love these.
And
they're
the,
really
the
easy to
minimum
make.
hoop size is 5x7.
Oh, so you could do this in even just a 5x7. Now, that's a plus, because I love... You know, I love my 6x10, but sometimes the 5x7 is always nice to use for these small little projects too. Alrighty. What do we got next? Is this a new bag pattern?
Yeah.
Look at this. Leilani. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
I
Leilani?
would say Leilani.
Leilani. Leilani.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody could correct me in the comments there. But this looks like a nice little travel bag. Actually, you know what? This might be one that I would make for a new work bag for myself. I'm due for a new work bag. But look, we have the little gusseted zipper right there. The fun little pockets. You know what? This is a bag I think that could be honestly a unisex bag too.
Yeah.
This would be a nice work bag for my laptop, all my papers for when I come in here every day. I love making bags too, by the way. So this is a fun brand new pattern. I like how they did all the little strips there.
You could use your scrap fabrics.
Oh, you totally could. You could use so many different scraps right there for that. That'd be perfect. So, and it's brand new. Love that. Oh my gosh. I hope Tiffany's going to teach this one. All right. Everybody needs some of these. If you're running out, stock up. And that is bobbins. So you guys know, for all of us embroidery enthusiasts out there, and if you're just starting your embroidery journey, always, always, always stock up on your pre-wounds, because I can tell you there is nothing more frustrating when you're just trying to stitch out something and you run out of your pre-wound bobbins and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to wind my own bobbin for this for once. And for our embroidery, we like to use the pre-wound bobbins with the embroidery bobbin thread. That way, you know what, we don't have to worry about getting the special thread and winding our own. And I always say the pre-wounds are just wound much nicer when you get them. So I think we have both colors, or is this just black? Yeah. Okay, and that is a great price, $19.95 for 30? 36, oh my gosh. Stock up on these now. That's an amazing price. I've never seen them that low. That has to be a bargain. All right, what do we got in here? Is there water in this one? Yes. I hope it's just water. I was wishing there was water in this one too. No. Okay, I love these little spray bottles from Nifty Notions. Now, my hairdresser uses these all the time whenever she's doing my hair. I hope this is just water.
It is, I promise.
Okay,
I promise.
But these are great, especially if you're putting your Best Press or Terrial Magic in here, because it gives you a really fine mist that the water comes out on, and it evenly coats your fabric much better than your regular spray pump where it kind of like spits it out. So if you are stocking up on Best Press, transfer that over into this bottle right here. You will not regret it one bit.
Shall we system Sergers?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we've been waiting for, Steve. We've been waiting for you to get set up.
So we have 2 pre-loved Sergers that they aren't going to last because they're great Sergers. So we're going to go into the next room and we're going to talk about the Sergers. I can talk about them both if you want. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
We'll be back. Okay, so we don't normally get this one in on trade. I'll tell you what. So someone, I'll just be honest, someone traded this one in on the Bernina L890 because it's a combo machine. But this is one of my favorite Sergers from Baby Lock. So this one is pre-loved. For new, they sell around they're around like $2,800, $3,000. This one we have priced at $1,988. But I'm really in love with this serger, and I'm going to tell you all the reasons why. So this is one of the newer sergers from Baby Lock. Some of the things that I really like about it, this is a 4-thread overlock, so it can cut. It's not a combination where it'll do the cover stitch. This is more of an overlock doing like the inside seams or finishing edges and things like that. But there's so many stitches that this can do. And the reasons why I love it, it has more space here in the throat of the machine than normal. More space here. Automatic tension, so no tension knobs. Air threading for the loopers and the needles. You have a presser foot lift on this side, which is easy to get to. You don't have to reach behind the machine or anything like that, so it's right out here in the open. It offers the wave stitch. It has a magnet here that you can store your needles, because there's sometimes when you'll pull the needles in and out where you use 1 needle or 2 needles, so you can store the needle there. This little storage tray opens from the bottom, so it doesn't affect the thread path from here to here. So that's really nice. It also has a magnetic catch pin down here that if you do drop a needle, that will land right on this magnetic catch pad at the base of the machine. You can add the trim bin to this one. But if we open it up here and look at how we thread it, so I just clipped all the threads so we could start new in threading the machine up here. So let's do that. So I cleared all the threads. There are instructions written right down here on the base of the machine to help you if you're forgetting exactly how to thread it, but we're going to put it into threading. We're going to go ahead and turn our hand wheel until the little tubes lock. And then we're going to just start, I'm going to start with the upper looper thread. So it just snaps down into place, comes straight down. Now there's 2 threading ports here for this machine. There's an upper looper and a lower looper. So we're going to put that in the upper looper port, hit our button, and there it just pops right out. So I'm going to send that one right out the back of the machine. We're going to do our lower looper here. So this one snaps in, comes straight down behind the thread guide. You're going to pull about 18 inches of thread, and you're going to bump that little thread into that lower looper port, hit your button, and it comes out right here. That little tail that comes out, you can just clip that to about the length of the machine and just leave it hang right there. The next, we have 2 needles to thread. So we have our right needle here. So I'll start with that one. Snap that in, come straight down, over, up and over, behind the thread guide here. And then when you're trying to thread the needle, you don't need a bunch of thread to try to go through the eye of the needle. You can just clip the thread off to right about the length of the machine. I'm going to just drop the foot down to give us a little more space. You engage your needle threaders so it sucks the thread right through the eye of the needle. So all you have to do is hold that thread down by the eye of the needle, and it just sucks it through and your needle's threaded. It is a game changer if you have trouble threading needles. So that was our right needle. We got our left needle here. Snap that down. We're going to come straight down behind the thread guide, up and over. And then I'm going to drop that foot again. We're going to trim that so we don't have a lot of thread to deal with. Re-engage that needle threader. Hold that next to the other eye. And there, that needle's threaded too. You can change the stitch width as far as how far your blade goes out, your stitch length here. And when you're ready to start serging, you're just going to close, you put it back to serging there. Go ahead and close up your doors. It has a full differential feed, so you can gather, or if the fabric's gathered puckering on you, you can have it so it doesn't pucker on you. But if you're sewing through denim here, this is a really thick denim, so it'll sew right through it for you. So it's a perfectly balanced stitch every time, no matter what what fabric you're using. So that's a really thick denim. Here's just some regular Quilter's cotton that you can do, and it just sails right through it. Perfectly balanced stitch. So no matter which thread you put in the serger, it's going to give you that perfectly balanced stitch. I do really like this serger. So if anybody is in the just get this one. There's only one like this. We don't get these hardly ever traded in. This is a rarity. So if you're looking for a serger, this might be the one for you. So the other serger we got tonight is our Baby Lock Ovation. So this one was before the Triumph. Before the Triumph came out, our top of the line serger was the Ovation. So this one offers 4-thread overlock, but it also does the cover stitch as well. So it's a combination machine. So it has jet air threading for both the loopers and also the cover stitch looper there. This one also offers the wave stitch. They claim to have the wave stitch as well, but look how beautiful that wave stitch turns out to finish the edges. We have our stretch Maxi-Lot stretch woolly nylon thread in those loopers, so it turns out perfect. If we're gonna serge on here, we have it all set up for the wave stitch now. So let's see what that wave stitch looks like. Just lay our fabric there. Anytime you're serging, you just want to trim a little bit of the fabric off to get the best result. So there's that wave stitch. Perfectly balanced stitch with front and back. I swear, there's nothing quite like a Baby Lock serger. These come out of a factory in Japan. So they're really, the people who make these, their heart and soul goes into making these machines. It's part of their life's passion is making these sergers out of their factory in Japan. This one has even larger throat space here, has a slider, LED lighting. It does both cover stitch and overlock. I think there's 87 different thread combination stitches that you can do on this machine. These normally new when they were new sold for around $6,000. We have this one priced at $2,288. So it's ready to go home with someone. So put this in your cart. Go and check out tonight with it. You'll absolutely love it. If you're local, you can come in, get lessons from us. If you're not local, we can ship it to you. Free shipping. We can do lessons over the phone through a video call. But you will absolutely love. You'll absolutely love your new serger. We'll do one more wave stitch here. Perfect every time.
Alrighty. Well, those Sergers are at great prices. $22.88 for that Ovation is an amazing price. Same with that Acclaim, and I love the Acclaim.
Did anyone buy them? I see the Acclaim's still out there. The Ovation, someone put that in their cart, so that's great.
Don't pass up
Don't pass
on
them
the
up.
Acclaim.
Yes.
Seriously, do not pass out on that because that is an amazing machine. That's actually my go-to one that I would want. I would want an Acclaim and an Applaud. All right, so let's go to our next one here.
This is what John uses to iron his clothes every morning. It takes him a very long time, but he uses this little perfect mini iron, and he just works on his clothes and irons all the little wrinkles out. So if you want to be like John, get the little nifty mini iron.
You know, Steve,
And
I
you'll
know
have
I show up late
perfectly
a couple
pressed
days,
clothes.
you know, throughout the week, but I'm not that late. All
Yeah.
right.
So he's very precise when he irons. So get a mini iron.
Get a Laura Star
Yes.
and the mini iron.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
good, I guess.
These are for like
around
applique
the
pieces
button.
when you're trying to fuse something down in the hoop and you want it to get perfectly spaced. You want to hold it down and you want to hit that with the iron so it fuses. This is that mini iron for you. So it's a little plate there that acts as a little iron, and it's got a high and low setting. It's got a little mount there that holds so you can keep it off your table. So.
Alrighty, now look at our next thing, okay? Everybody's gonna make fun of me now knowing that I am a little bit tardy every day at work. I shouldn't say every day. Maybe like 5 minutes. 10 at max. Alright. So,
Did we show the zinger already?
did we show that? Okay.
It's one of my favorite gadgets.
Alright, we're back to Kimberbell with another fun little pre-order that we got coming here. Kathy and Mary Lou are teaching us one, and I love this one. It is going to be my brand new table centerpiece here, along with a few of those lanterns Gloria made in IQ. But look how cute this is. So they're calling this one Patriotic Parade. It's a one-day event. You're going to get this beautiful doily right here. I love that with that really nice scalloped satin stitched border. You get the nice little stand here. I don't know what you call this. What do you call it? Do you call it a stand?
A like pedestal.
Pedestal.
Or pedestal. Or
I think
little-
that's a better word, pedestal.
Yeah.
Because your project is going to go in this cute little can right here, and it's going to be on a pedestal. And you're going to make a few fun little things here. So you're going to embroider the doily there, and then you're going to make these beautiful little freestanding little flowers. I call them the little, what do you call those, Kate? Windmills? I don't know what you call them.
Pinwheels.
Pinwheels. Okay, I couldn't think for a second. But you're going to make those, put those in there, and you also make this cute little watermelon plushie there as well. Super cute. I absolutely love it. Trivet. That's it. Oh, I could not think
Trivet.
tonight.
And it comes all in a little carrying case here with everything you need. So it's a cute little project to do. So.
And you get all your little fabrics, all your appliques, everything you need in the kit for you. Nice and pre-packaged as well.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
If they watch Kathy and Mary Lou's demo, whenever they demo this, and they bought the Patriotic Parade, you can get those bonus designs.
So we're pretty generous when we give out these bonus designs. We make sure that that you get them because we all know everyone spends the extra money to get this. So these are the bonus designs. These are highly sought after. You have to get this kit to be able to get the bonus designs. But you get these little popsicles here. You get the heart, the flowers there, our little flag. Here comes the sun, and the bonus dies. When is the event?
The 27th.
The 27th of May. 27th of May. Yep, 27th of May. So.
Yeah, super fun. I'm excited for this one. Okay, now I saw this here and I'm instantly thinking of one of our customers, Kathleen. She made this beautiful dragon themed quilt, all in IQ Designer. So it looks like we have a quilt kit here that's dragon themed. I'm gonna just let's slide this out of the way. And they call it Dragon Dreams. So here is the quilt kit, and then you're going to get all the little fabrics in there, and it's all different little dragons, which I think is so cute. So, see if I could get it open. So we have all the fabrics here to the side. Here's our instructions, and here's what our finished quilt's going to look like. Now, you get one of these really nice boxes here that you could store the quilt in, and it's Riley Blake. Okay, I was like, this looks really nice. I don't know who this is, but it is Riley Blake. So here's our finished quilt here, and we just see it's so cute. It's this dragon just laying down. And I only have a few of these, but we can see all the little different fabrics here that you get included.
It's really cute fabric. Look at some of the fabrics. We're gonna open this so we can see all the fabrics here, because they are really cute. So here's the background fabric. So little dragons blowing heart kisses. The little brown with the little mushrooms. Here's the green background with the dragons. A mustardy gold color. What color would you call that?
I would say this is like kind of like a mustard brown gold, and there's little mushrooms on it with smiley faces. Those are so cute.
And then also castles with
little
a
ponies.
white horse. Yes.
And then you also get the pattern here. Now the pattern is from Astrid Bordush. Sorry if I mispronounced your name there, but those are the instructions for the pattern right there. So you'll get everything you need to make that super cute quilt. I absolutely love it. I just think it's so cute.
We have Kathy Anatoniazzi. She makes a lot of samples for us. She's actually in the process of making this quilt for us right now. So you're going to see a finished sample of this soon for this quilt as well. So Riley Blake comes out with some pretty neat stuff. Let's put this here.
Okay, so up next is a couple more Janine Babic patterns. Now, first one is Best Escape Ever. All right, beach. Best escape anyone can have. Okay, that's what it says. But I love it. You know what? That is the one that if I ever have a summer home one day, Steve, which is going to just be my house, this will go up during the summertime. I love this. It is such a fun little pattern that you could have right there. And it's one of those wall hangings, just again, so made the same way. And you'll need at least a 6x10 hoop. So that you could fit within a 6x10 hoop there. I swear we had one of those samples.
So a little bit about that design, Best Escape Ever. We were doing a cruise, and we asked Janine Babic to make a project for us, and this was it. And we were able to release it on our cruise, and it didn't come out until after our cruise is over for everyone else to buy. So that was one of the projects she made for us. We asked her, and she was so kind to make it for us. Best Escape Anyone Can Have Beach. And then I always joke because, like John said, you can put it in your summer home. I'm going to put it in my summer home as well. My summer home is my everyday home. It's the one I live in year round, but you can call it your summer home because you live there in the summer.
And
so
the winter home.
Put it in your summer home or your winter home, which is the same house you're living in all year. So.
Okay, I did not know that background story about
No.
that. That is way before I was here.
I think that's right. I could be making that up. Who knows? But I think
Could be making that up. Steve.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah. So.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go
One
with
of the
that.
patterns.
All
But
right.
I'm thinking it's that one. So.
We're gonna go with
yeah.
that. One of them. You know.
Yeah.
Now look how cute this one is too. I love these little oh God, what do you call this? Why am I just
Triptych.
blanking tape? Triptych.
These are a little triptych stand. So it's a little trifold that you can do. So it's hanging on the little stand here. You can also make these into a pillow if you like to. You can just put them together to make it into a little lumbar pillow with this. But this is sun, sand, surf, relax, renew, refresh. She is like a award-winning little writer here because on the back of all her patterns, she has a little thing that says, "To sit in silence at the shore, watch the waves and hear the surf. It is to appreciate the very breath and the heartbeat of the earth. Bring a bit of the ocean into your home when you create this made-in-the-hoop tabletop display featuring applique sea creatures, satin-stitched lettering, and waves of background quilting." So, Rita heard the story before, so.
You know what? One thing I want to mention about that too that I was looking at, if you have a bigger machine like Radiance, Avenir, or Solaris, right? You could totally use that resize feature button on yours and make these a little bit bigger to go way bigger than that little trivet there.
Yep.
So, now, next one. Look at this. First, I don't even care about the design. Look at the USB right here. This is bougie patch abilities. So, it's a card. You could put that in your wallet. Imagine how cool that would be. Like, oh yeah, I have my USB in my wallet, and you pull out this really cool thin USB. But this is a wall hanging. I had to look at it for a second because you could probably turn it into a table runner too. So we could see that we have the spool, the heart, and USA, and the spool is supposed to be an eye. So I love America is what it's saying here. It's all different appliques. I like how they did a spool though. That's really cute and creative there.
This one needs an 8x10 hoop size. Comes right on the flash drive for you with the instructions. And the fabric requirements are on the back.
Alrighty. Now, here's our next one.
The credit back is definitely 10%. So I'm not sure how it's saying 8% because we have it definitely set in our system to the 10%. So
yeah. Anyways, so the next one that we have here is a beautiful table runner, and this is from Amelie Scott, so you know that it's a good design. We could see our bald eagles. We could see the little fireworks with the little boom, the little stars underneath them. I love the little corners. Any of her designs are great. And this is just a fun one, staying with our patriotic theme. And you're going to need at least a... You're going to need probably a 6x10.
okay.
So
Should we open it?
you're going to need a 6x10
open it?
hoop for these designs. I'm reading the back here, sorry. So the largest design is 2.5 by 9.5. So yeah, you'll need at least a 6x10 hoop in order to make this. Really fun, absolutely love them. All right, now, Steve, I wonder what's in this case. I know what's in this case.
I sure hope. I hope they have mint juleps. Joni loves a glass of white wine. Gloria loves a good glass of white wine too. Yeah. Gloria, she can't have a drink and get away with it because her little cheeks turn red whenever she has one little glass of wine. So that's our Gloria.
I know her favorite drink.
This is the little scissor set here. So this is a full set of Fomore, all the necessary tools. So the mini duckbills, those are the smallest duckbill scissors on the market. You have the, we call them like the hockey stick tweezers. The reason we love these tweezers because they're shaped like a hockey stick like this.
I never heard anybody call those that, but that makes so much sense.
The reason we like this is because the whole gripping edge is this whole flat surface. Because sometimes the tweezers have a real small point for you to be able to pick up the thread. This one you can just lay them down and you can grab the whole thread that way. So we love this set of tweezers. You have a pair of curved applique scissors here. Also the snips, titanium snips that are serrated, and then this micro. This is a really, really sharp, fine point for snipping threads in this full set of scissors. So you'll get all 5 pairs of scissors, and they match the colors in its case. So it's a little nice carrying case to use at home or to take with you to a retreat.
I like that. It's always great to have one of these sets, especially if you do a lot of embroidery. Get one of those sets. You will be happy that you got one. Our nano bag. I love these. I want one on like my belt because I can feel like little Batman pouch.
There's a trend with like mini items.
Give your bag.
And this one is just the mini embroidery arm bag. So this is from Baby Lock. It has Baby Lock logo embroidered on it. There is, you open the zipper up here. It has a gold zipper. There's a pocket inside. So you can keep your flash drives in there. You can carry this as a little purse to go out. You can put your credit cards and your little money in there. It comes with a gold clip that attaches. So you can clip it right onto your belt loop, right onto your bag. But it's just a cute way to feel the love, for the love of sewing, Baby Lock, in our cute little nano bag.
Can I be so honest with you, Steve? I did not realize it was a replica of the embroidery arm bag until you just told me.
It is.
Now that I see it, I can't unsee it.
Yep. So, yes, great bag for earbuds, anything. Yes. Wouldn't it be so great to see someone out in the wild with this on?
It would be, because I would walk right up to them and I say, I think I know where you got that at.
I see your Baby Lock bag. Yes.
That's a great way to meet new people in the wild that share the same hobby as you, wearing that bag out.
Kathy, your husband has a flip phone. That's how long has he had the flip phone, or is it a new flip phone? It's great. And you know what? Flip phones are great. They were so great because you can hang up on someone when you want to. You slam that sucker closed. I like doing that. No, not that I need to hang up on people, but
No, that is what my
slam
dad
it
used to
closed,
do. My
yeah.
dad had a
So-
flip phone for the past 10 years. I always said you could throw it like a hockey puck at somebody.
Yep.
Whoosh.
Nifty Notions press on Teflon applique sheets. So this, what's even in here? Let's find out what's even in here.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're doing any sublimation embroidery, or if you are doing anything with a heat press that gets real hot, you're going to want one of these.
Oh, it's a big one too.
It is a really nice
Oh, it's a
big one.
really big one. Okay. So if you're working with something like that fusing powder that you want to sprinkle down and fuse, you don't want that to get on your iron, this is an applique sheet. They can't even see how big this is. Let's hold it up here so you can see how big this is. Look
That's
how
pretty
big that
big.
is.
That's really
is
big.
a big one.
Is it like transparent? Can they see me through it?
Nope. So, but it's just a pressing cloth to keep your iron clean and cover up. But this is the biggest one I've ever seen.
That is a really
So-
big one.
I'll fold it back up here.
It's great to have those though, especially if you are doing any sublimation projects or you're using that heat press.
Oh, 18 by
Get one of
36.
those.
Yep. Semi-transparent, so you'll be able to see through it as well while you're ironing. So.
Alrighty, now I think this is one of our last items for the night. So I think Sophie had to pick this one out because this is the Tilda Basics Sophie. It's called Sophie Basics, and it's just so cute. I love it. This is a little fat eighth bundle, so you get 8 fat eighths. Say that 10 times fast.
8 fat eights, 8 fat eights, 8 fat eights.
8 fat eighths.
8 fat eights.
I don't even think I could say it twice in a row without stuttering. Now, there's all these beautiful different ones in here. I love these. This would be cute for some little appliques or a fun little project. You know, maybe like a little mini bag. Maybe you can make your own version of the little baby lock bag and call it a Tilda bag then. Everybody would know. But super cute. It's all the same print, but different colors. I absolutely am starting to really like Tilda's fabrics now. At first I didn't get it, but now I'm starting to get it and I understand the craze over it.
They're nice.
So,
And last but not least is our VIP membership. So if you would like to get free shipping for a year, you can join our VIP membership for $99. That gives you free shipping for a year. You will you'll get free shipping for a year and never have to pay shipping charge. Plus, we'll send you a little care package with gifts and some 30% off coupons that you can use off the MSRP of a couple items. So,
yeah, it's a good deal, especially, you know what? Never pay shipping. That way, if you only need to order one thing that's like $8, you don't have to worry about paying the shipping. Because that way you could order all week long. They're bundled together and shipped out to you at the end of the week. Now, we have our end of the night prize winners. So once again, thank you guys for sticking with us to the end of the night. So Sophie and Kate picked out. So if your name didn't get called, you can yell at both of them. But the end of the night winners are Val Crumbly and Joan Roan Simone. So congratulations, guys. You win the end of the night prizes. But yeah, you know what? So once again, we thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching with us every day that you do and supporting us and watching us and just learning with us and having fun. It means the absolute world to us.
there was someone said something about an announcement. I guess like the big news. So Tommy, like if you missed Tommy's little announcement in the beginning, we're just changing things up a little bit. We're gonna work on getting the orders out faster. We are sending Betty Buttonhole or Betty Bobbins to where, prison, jail.
I
We're gonna lock her away?
I think they said they were executing
Yeah.
her, so I don't know.
Something. So we always thank you for tuning in, joining, supporting us here at Gloria Horns. If you're ready for that new Bernina 990, that Baby Lock Radiance,
Or
Or-
Brother Avenir.
Brother Avenir, or that Serger, yes, Joan Simone, we did say you. You are the winner of the end of the night. So yeah, Betty, you're fired, Betty Butthole.
Vetoed!
I call her Betty Butthole sometimes too. So, so anyways, So thank you always for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes,
All
we
right.
will.
Have a
Alrighty.
good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.